Oh, I gotta pull up all my things.
Hey,
I gotta pull up all my things.
cool. We're live. Hi.
Yay.
Let me mute my stream so I don't hear myself twice, which is doubly alarming because the first time's pretty alarming to begin with. Hello, welcome to the Destination Isle, the third most popular casino-themed D&D stream on Twitch. I actually don't know if that's a real figure. I did no research on any other streams because who's got time, really? Hi. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. First, a word from our sponsors. You're all amazing. That's actually just from me. I'm the only sponsor. I gave $5 to myself. Love you all. Today on stream, we will have some music by Autumn Orange, who has very kindly allowed their music for streams. Thank you very much to them. You can follow them at on Twitter at twitter.com/SonicVaughn, VAUGHN. Hope everyone is doing well today. How are you all doing, my friends? There's dust on my webcam. I'm going to get that off.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
We're doing good.
Feeling well enough to stream.
Yeah.
Doing excellent.
Yeah.
Had a wonderful day of meetings, you know?
Wonderful
the
day
best
of
kind of day.
meetings. I, like any teacher in the summer, slept late and did nothing. So
I slept a lot as well. I feel you. We're ready.
Kindred spirits. I toast you with my iced coffee.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, something. When we last adventured. Last time on the Destination Isle, the party held a parley with Otto, the gnome spellcaster, who had stolen a tablet from the art collection of Draz. Otto claimed to steal the tablet to keep it away from the Songbirds, a local cartel who also attempted to steal the tablet. Otto revealed rumors that the tablet was a key to a vault containing an artifact of great power. With this in mind, Otto, his Kenku partner Flicka, and the gang decided to head north to visit the orcs after a few things are handled.
My tablet now.
Topaz and Nos had one last show to put on for the week, while Aver and Kazri decided to get to the grind. The grind of drinking mimosas and wading the clear pools of the Golden Escape.
Am I right? Ladies.
Mm-hmm. Kazri and Aver found an unlikely drinking partner in Ceres, their elven savior from the night before. They were also joined by Troy, a tiefling from the party who keeps a magical sentient book, Libro, in tow. And also he wears a Speedo. At the pool, not just like around. Like he's not rocking that all the time. It turns out, however, that 3 mimosas is all the liquid courage it takes to get Aver brave enough to step into the Golden Escape's prize-fighting ring to face the burly half-orc champion, Zog. Though stiff mimosas helped to start the fight, Aver's courage and clever hand-to-hand skills allowed her to defeat the champion and pocket the grand prize, which was, if I remember, a metric buttload of gold.
Yeah, 200 gold. Which, yeah, I'll consider that a metric buttload.
That's a metric buttload, actually.
Not quite a shit ton, but
more than I got laying around.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
yeah,
that's like ISO standard shit.
Yeah.
However, when it came time to leave, the party decided to travel first to Kiza, a rural village in the northwest of Ilis. On the way to their carriage, the party was ambushed by 2 hooded assassins, who in turn were cut down quickly by both Kazri and a very confused Ceres. After sending the elf back to her patrol, the party boarded a covered wagon and rode out into the night. And that's where we begin. The party is
camping, if I recall correctly.
No, I don't. Were you camping? I thought you were just on the.
No, we were driving
for the night. Oh, okay, all right. My memory's gone then.
That's okay. I am there with you. The party is getting their drive on from Ilis to Kiza. It is a trip of about 2 hours by carriage. And the cold night breeze attends to our adventurers as they drive their carriage onwards towards Kiza. a rural town to the northeast, far from the lights and decadence of Islas and its casinos. In typical fashion for the Golden Escape, the wagon is equipped with finery such as carpet, a wine chest, and gourmet rations.
Oh, you know Topaz is getting us to pour some wine.
Getting them.
He's driving.
Hell yeah!
I don't think there are any open container laws in this
She'll
universe.
do it herself. Jeez.
So you left around 1 a.m. How's this drive going? You're about an hour into it. It's about 2 a.m. now. What are y'all doing during the drive? Is anyone sleeping? What's up?
I think
Topaz is having a
Catherine
glass
was
of
keeping
wine.
watch, right?
Yeah, I was sitting up on the top
Yeah.
with my fancy
Okay.
flask of mysterious, like bootleg wine from the last party that we were at.
I will probably do my elven sleeping thing and meditate for... Did you say it was a 2-hour trip?
It's a 2-hour trip, and you're about halfway through.
Oh, I have to meditate for 4 hours. Okay,
So
well,
you'll-
Better stay up and party, girl.
sure, whatever.
What's Topaz doing?
Topaz is having a glass of wine.
That's a wine.
For a whole hour?
Good choice.
Yeah, she's, you know,
sipping
like,
it.
We started at 5:30.
it
Let's know
slowly.
how much wine I'm still drinking in 2 hours and tell me.
she's not
Tempting.
chugging it. She's just slowly, you know,
She's nursing it.
she's nursing it.
Just, stirring it around with your palm occasionally.
Yeah,
Sniffing it, enjoying it.
exactly.
Otto
Not a
and
sipper.
Otto and his Kenku companion Flicka have both fallen asleep right away. They
Aw.
seem pretty tired. And you've got an hour left. What would you spend the rest of this hour doing?
Driving.
Yeah,
Driving.
Nos is driving.
Well, I think Nos and I are sitting up on the front, just kind of hanging out, right? Looking for interesting stuff. Do we see anything cool out there?
Make a
What's the landscape
perception
look like?
check.
All right,
Yeah, I'll look out there too.
I will try.
I got a
me.
19.
Perception check. Where's my button? Here we go. Deception.
Wait,
Yeah, I rolled an
perception,
11.
not decent.
Perception.
Perception.
You're not lying. to the
Oh,
land.
well, I could have been.
What lies do I
Hold
tell
on.
the earth?
Many.
We have lots of. Okay, let's see here. Perception. Okay, here we go.
I rolled 11.
The dice is rolling very slow. I wonder if I have
Alright.
too many tabs open here. I have a. Come on, website. 21.
21. All right. You notice that the land leaving Islas going to the north is pretty barren. It looks to have been. It's not quite a desert, but it's more like badlands. It is some bad land. There's not a lot of trees there. But once you get closer to Kiza, and you, at this point, would be approaching this, there's a line of trees indicating wooded areas, though there is a road for you to go on. You have not noticed any signs of anyone following you, so you think.
With that high of a roll, I hope it's true.
What was that? Yeah, what was that roll again?
You
You
don't
got the
think
19
so.
and a 21. Come on.
Yeah, that-
You don't notice anything.
So, well, okay, there you go.
Workers. All right, so
Okay.
you ride the rest of the way, and you start to see the border of Kiza appear, and it looks a little something like this. Driving in, you and those of you, the players, you can find the map in the Discord. You see some farms on the right, and to the left, a small campfire and a single tent. The first thing you really feel as you enter, though, is this area is very cold, and snow slowly drifts down from above.
It's a totally different climate than where we came from
It
then.
is a totally different climate than where you came from.
Did we go up in elevation?
No.
We just went north.
We go,
right?
like,
you went
north?
north 2 hours.
But only 2
Okay.
hours.
Only 2 hours.
That's freaky.
You can make a nature check if you'd like.
Oh, actually,
You know
I
what?
have nature
Sure.
stuff.
Yeah, I'll do it.
You do it. Oh yeah, you're a
Say you're
Ooh,
the
22.
ranger.
22.
Surprise! That's
Don't know
not
about
normal. That's not normal at all. This is not a place that would be snowing.
Oh.
It's the month's not wrong, but the climate's wrong. So
This
it's
is
not
like
a
some
place where it's
Ocarina of
snowing.
Time Zora's Domain shit.
I don't remember what happens.
Oh, it
No.
freezes.
I just remember
It's not supposed to.
the childhood pain that everyone who is my age went through of the water temple in Ocarina of
Oh
Time.
man.
Yeah.
Oh god damn. Ow. Jeez, I'm freezing my ass off out here. Can we get to the inn or what? Why is it so cold? I didn't even bring a coat. I don't even think I own a coat actually.
I don't think it's supposed to be this cold usually.
Otto's,
Have any of you been here before?
I have not, but I don't know. Something just tells me this place is usually a little more temperate.
Maybe it's
Would-
cursed.
I know Nos was here at least a couple times when he first came here. It wasn't like this before, right?
It was not like this before.
Okay. So Nos does, like, look around very confused and definitely just confirms this is not normal.
Otto,
Yeah, I
hearing
thought
this, wakes with a shiver and says, Why is it so cold?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Ah, God. And he like pulls his cloak tighter and says, how close are we to the inn? He can't see from the carriage where he is.
Very.
Right.
Yeah, where do we park this thing?
Would we go to the transit stop?
You would go to the transit stop just over this bridge leading into the town. As you cross over the bridge, you hear the cobblestones of the bridge rattle slightly, not enough to make the bridge dangerous, but they make a different noise under the wheels of the carriage. And you see the transit stop to the left, just beyond a bright red maple tree.
Does the tree look like... Are the leaves falling off of it? Like it would in this type of weather?
No, they're not.
Okay.
Pretty cool place. If you guys are going to go to the transit stop, I'll be happy to go check out the inn. Scout it out, you know? Be a pal for everyone.
I will go with you.
Topaz will stay and help Nos. And by help, I mean supervise.
Quote unquote.
Diva.
Okay,
So yeah, let's go to the inn. It's about what, 3 in the morning right now?
It's about about 3.
Okay, well, let's fingers crossed they have some vacancies.
Okay, as you go to the inn, Nos and Topaz, you take the carriage over to the transit stop, and as you get closer, you notice a gnomish man working the desk at the transit stop, who's looking a little confused to see this carriage. He waves with some trepidation and says, "Hey." He looks closely and says, "Hey, I don't recognize you. What's going on?"
Topaz will peek her head out and say, "Good evening!"
He looks absolutely starstruck, and he is just "Hey, wait, you're the singer. You're the singer Sapphire, right?"
Topaz! Yes, that's
sorry,
me.
wrong rock. Yeah, what's up? It's awful late for the carriage to be working. Is there some emergency?
No, just a, oh, what's the word? A quick tour.
Of Kiza?
Yes, is there something wrong with that?
He just kind of looks around. He's like, "Oh, there's not a lot to see. I mean, there's some cool stores, I guess. I like the Enchanting Ogre and the Russ's stores. It's something. So yeah, good luck. I don't know why it's so cold all of a sudden.
Is this
It's
recent?
yeah, it's like 2-3 days. It just like it never snows here, he looks pretty freaked out about this. Anyways, Topaz, right? My name's Glenn. It's really nice to meet you. Would you mind giving an autograph?
Sure.
He looks around and all he finds is like legal papers and waivers and stuff. And he says, could you sign my arm?"
Sure.
He comes over to you with a quill that he dips in ink real quick and brings it to you, and he rolls up his sleeve and says, "Sign it to Glenn."
She'll, on his arm, she'll write, nice to meet you, Glenn, Topaz.
He says, "I'll never wash this arm again." And then he looks down. He's like, "Oh, I think I'm bleeding a little bit." And the quill was sharp. And then he
Sorry,
wipes
I try not
it.
to go too hard.
He wipes it and then wipes the ink off in a blob. And he just looks down. He's like, "Ah! Could you do it one more
Aw.
time?"
Uh,
And he
How
like
about-
gives his
how about-
shoulder.
how about this? She'll turn to Nos. Does he have any, like, paper on him?
Oh, you know he does.
Okay.
He has a calligrapher's set, actually. So
Okay.
Oh,
She'll just hold
convenient.
her hand
Very
out for
handy.
some paper from him.
He'll get his clipboard out, shuffle some papers around, and find like a spare piece of parchment and hand it off to her.
Okay. She'll use, like, the side of the wagon to write it again on the piece of paper and hand it to him.
What does it say?
It says the same thing as before. Nice to meet you, Glenn, Topaz.
He says, "Thank you," and he holds it up, and you can see his thumb accidentally smudges one of the letters, and then he quickly moves it away, and he says, I won't smudge it again, thank you." And he goes, and you can see him run behind his desk, and he pins it up on the wall, and he says, "My wife's never gonna believe this. It's so cool. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your tour. Let me know if you need any maintenance done to the old taxi here."
Is there any charge for storage?
No. You're Topaz's assistant, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, there's no charge for you. No, I'm happy you're here.
Well,
Is there anything I
happy
can
to
get
be
you?
here.
Very sweet of you.
Can I get you anything?
No, I'm perfectly fine, thank you.
Yeah.
And he'll hop off the wagon and help Topaz get all of her stuff together.
Otto and Flicka get out as well.
Yeah, Topaz will just kind of, like, wave goodbye to the guy that's working there as they leave.
Give him the old toodles.
Otto looks at Topaz and just says, Did you give him your real name?"
Topaz chooses to ignore that comment.
He stares for an uncomfortable amount of time and then just lets it go. All right, so yeah, let's get to the end. I'm freezing my gnome butt off.
Let's head to the inn then.
To the end.
So the scouting that we were doing, we wanted to go and see if we could get some rooms for everybody.
All right, so as
Yeah.
they're walking to the inn, which is the Creekside Inn, you walk inside and you see a cozy area with there are tables and chairs. There's a bar. It is a restaurant slash inn. There's a big roaring fire. You see a very large man behind the bar welcome you in. He says, "Hello there. What can I do you for? It's awful early for guests."
I think you made a little bit late. It's like 3, right?
It's 3 a.m. That's really early. That's how
I guess it
time
depends on how
works.
you look at it. Well, we're just very late, I guess, or very early. We came from Eyeless. Do you have any rooms available tonight?
Yeah, we've got several. And this man is about 8 feet tall. He is a furbog. He's got a big bushy beard. His skin is tinted slightly green, and he's wearing overalls over a button-up shirt, and he's just very broad. And he says, "Well, what are you here for? Because maybe we can come to some arrangement. If you haven't noticed, we're having a bit of a non-standard situation outside."
You know what? That's exactly why we came, and we heard it was like wintertime here, so we're here touristing to take advantage of the interesting weather.
Oh, well, that's not gonna get you a discount. Sorry. That'll
Wait, what
be-
would have gotten us a discount just for future reference?
Oh, for future reference, if you were to say that you were here to maybe help fix this godforsaken weather that is destroying the crops and ruining our way of life for the past 3 days, maybe that would have got you a discount. However, the going rate right now is about 5 silver a night for a room.
Got it.
That's reasonable.
Avery, you want a room with me? We can get the rest of rooms for themselves.
Ooh,
Save
sure.
a little bit of money, right?
Yes.
Do you think Otto wants to stay with his buddy?
Otto comes
Probably.
bursting in with his Kinku and says, "Well, I'm here." And then the Kinku repeats, "Well, I'm here."
Great. Okay. Are you guys rooming together? We're getting rooms.
Yeah, we do everything together.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so we
How
need
much do I owe
one,
you?
2. Well, we're getting
I
there.
got it.
One. Oh,
Oh.
Miss Moneybags over here. Excellent.
That's her
Okay,
last
so we
name?
need. No, hold on. I'm counting.
now.
Okay. One, 2. And Topaz, I assume will stay apart from Nos, so we'll get 4 rooms.
So 2 gold.
Yep.
So I will place 2 gold on the counter.
Topaz and Nos came in behind Otto and Flicka, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
question
She,
for you. Do you have a high-end fancy presidential suite here at the inn?
We've got the honeymoon suite, but I don't know if that's the thing you might want right now.
No, I think that sounds perfect. We'll take that too. Instead of one of the regular rooms. We'll give that one to Topaz.
People honeymoon here?
Topaz gets the honeymoon suite, and he says, "Hey, I recognize you. You're the singer down at the Golden Escape, right?"
That's me.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. Did you just get married?
No.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
I'm
Can we get some
actually-
extra mints for the pillows too?
extra mints. We don't have mints here.
Oh.
We have
don't
mincemeat
do that.
pies.
2-star plates, I see. Okay, no problem.
That is okay.
Oh, we gained a star. Wonderful.
Oh,
Oh no.
I
Can
can't
I
wait to see the honeymoon suite.
can I get you any drinks or food before you go? Oh, by the way, the honeymoon suite is 1 gold a night, so it'll be 2.5 gold for everyone.
2 gold and 5 silver. I will place that on the table.
He takes it in his giant hand.
What a
says, "Thank
champion.
you very much, Miss
Amazing.
Moneybags."
You are welcome, Mr.
Oh, my name. He thinks for a second. He's like, "My name's Ike." I almost forgot
Thank
for a
you, Ike.
second.
I had to think about it.
You see,
I had
Sure.
to
you
think
see
about
when
in my DM brain what my name was.
he moves his beard and there's some gray going through his every gray hair I get, it's just I forget some things. So that's fine. Sorry. Yeah, my name's
For
Ike.
every gray hair, there's a lost brain cell. I understand.
I think that's how they say
Happens
it.
to the best
That
of
was
us.
really rude. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But
I will,
thank
but that's fine. Self-deprecating humor is fine, but deprecating humor, that's against Furbog rules. However, we would love any assistance you may have for the weather if you know of anything. This is as we were saying, it's not natural. So
Topaz steps forward and she says, well, did anything odd happen when this all started? What do you know?
he thinks for a second. He says, "Well, it all started with earlier in the week. Some cattle started disappearing, and then the next thing we know, it was snowing. the mayor, her name's Opal. She started putting out feelers for local heroes and adventurers to come help, but we haven't got anyone yet. So, if you were of the adventuring type, and he gestures and says, "And you look like the adventuring type." Well, I don't know about you, Miss Topaz. No offense, you just look more like the luxurious type.
None taken.
Kick some ass.
Can she? Well, I would love to see that. Is that part of your show?
Not typically.
No, but it should be.
An excellent idea.
Well, I would love to see you at the local fight club, perhaps, if you can, work that into your act somehow. But I digress. Go see the Mayor Opal in the morning if you have any input on this. She would love the help, and she sure would reward you, I'm sure. I mean, Kiza ain't got a lot of wealth, but...
Okay,
We got
but
some
Ike,
cool
let's
stuff.
talk about our immediate reward. If we go and we figure this out, do we get a prorated rate and some cash back on the rooms?
I can't give you cash back. That's... He gestures vaguely to the room that has no one else in it. If you haven't noticed, you're my only customers, and well, I've got to put little Ike through college, so
Cosby,
Mike,
don't
all
bother
right.
the man about
Yeah.
his business.
He's-
It's all right.
he's wanting to go to Brightstone. He's got that in his head, and I'm going to help him, but
Aw.
we need to get business going better here. He's got a couple years before him, so
All right,
you
for
know,
little
I
Ike,
can't
then.
give you a prorated rate, but I sure can give you my my gratitude and maybe beer.
Worth
That's
so
okay.
much. Hey, a beer! Is it brown sludge? That's my first
Is it
question
brown
here.
sludge? It is not brown sludge. It is the clearest creek water beer you've ever seen in your life.
Sounds
Oh, no.
great. I will
don't
have
know
one.
if that's
beer.
better.
I will
Oh,
have
no.
one.
We make it from the creek here with fresh hops and barley grown locally before all this shit with the snow. But
Oh, it's organic.
it is
Perfect,
organic. What does that
exactly.
mean, actually?
Only the best.
Only
I think
the
everything in
best.
this world is organic.
That's
I
good
feel
to
like-
know.
Yeah.
Everything in this world is organic. That's like a real farm to plate situation here. So
Yeah.
I'll have one of
Farm
those.
to plate. I like that. Maybe I'll put that on the menu. Make a salad
I will
called the
have one as
farm. It's
well.
got everything in it.
Perfect.
Well, and he goes and gets the keys and brings them out to you and says, if there's anything you need, let me know. I hope you like the honeymoon suite. It's honeymoons around here are an interesting thing. Not maybe like they are down in the fancy Golden Escape. I don't know what they do for honeymoons, but maybe you'll enjoy it.
I will
I will
be
not
sure
wait
to let
hear
you know.
about this.
Yeah. Well, here, and he hands keys out to everyone. He's like, please enjoy. Feel free to use our ringing system if you need anything from me, such as room service. You'll see when you get up there. It'll be real obvious.
It's like a bell
All
and
right.
a bunch of wires.
Sounds good. Topaz will
Um,
head.
Casby,
Let's
did
go.
you say you were going to have a beer?
Yeah,
I
you want to
will
go
join
put your
you.
stuff down and then come back down and hang out? I want to check out this mystery room.
I will join you.
All right.
All right, so
Bro, what do the rooms look like?
All right, well, okay, so you go up to the rooms and you use your keys to get in, and they're rustic but nice. All of the rooms are pretty standard. The beds and the furniture are all made out of local logs or driftwood. It's like what Ron Swanson would like. You go in there and you're like, wow, this is
See,
pretty nice.
This was built by somebody who went into Lowe's and said, "I know more than you."
Yes, exactly.
That's my dad.
Fantasy Lowe's, Nos's dad, yes.
Oh, he's a kobold too.
Yes. In secret, he's like a kobold inside of the beer, just piloting him around.
Oh no.
So, all of these rooms are pretty standard, but you go to the honeymoon suite. The honeymoon suite is odd. You walk inside, and there is no furniture. It is a big open room. On one side is a padded, like, quarterstaff with pads at each end. On the other side is another padded quarterstaff. On the floor, there are only pillows. And that's pretty much it.
So
This is my sex floor.
I think Topaz like looks around and then she just kind of like looks back at Nos like,
He quietly exchanges keys with her.
You see that there is a stick with a metal cap on the bottom of it, propped up beside of the door, and on above it, on a little sign, just says "Ringer System."
Ring for service.
Dude, Nas has to sleep in this sex dungeon tonight.
God.
at least
He's
this
a
is
lizard,
like
it's fine.
pillows.
Yeah. Anyway,
You feel a large presence behind you that you recognize as Ike, and he says, "Oh, I see you found the honeymoon suite. Weddings are a little strange here. Sometimes people like a little bit of sparring." He points at the padded quarterstaffs. It's a strange tradition, but it's what we do around here. Anyways, y'all enjoy, and then he walks off.
Nos will go with Topaz to one of the normal rooms and get her unpacked. He likely has all of her stuff in his bag of holding. So he'll get that all ready for her, and then he's gonna go outside.
Oh.
Okay. As you go outside, you feel a very soft breeze, and the snow seems to be picking up a bit, and it is settling on your head.
Could I? Oh, excuse me. Could I do an Arcana check on this?
You may.
Well, that's a 6, so I go back inside. It actually landed on like its side.
So it was cocked.
You can roll it again if it's cocked.
Okay. It was weird because it was like on D&D Beyond. It landed like that. Okay, that's a 13.
Whatever new phenomenon is causing this snow is magical in nature.
Okay. Well, he'll go back inside then, and I guess take a little nap.
Okay. So Nos goes to sleep. What is Topaz doing?
Good question. I think she probably like tries to sleep, but then she can't, so she'll go down and have a drink. See if the other two are down there having a drink.
Okay. And Nos, are you sleeping in the honeymoon suite?
Yeah.
Okay. It's the pillows there. Once you lay down on them, you notice that there's actually a padded floor below. It's pretty cozy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Kazri and Aver, what are y'all up to?
Well, I
We're
took all
drinking.
my stuff. We're drinking, definitely.
Yes.
But as we dropped our stuff off in our room, and then I grabbed up my stuff to make poisons, and I'm going to take it downstairs and work on it at the table
Okay.
while I'm
Ooh,
drinking my
careful.
beer. Multitasking!
I
Just don't get any poison in your beer.
Don't drink the
Eh.
wrong one.
Trust me.
Don't drink and
It'll
crack.
be fine.
Ike comes
No.
over with a
Drinking
beer
craft.
for Aver and a beer for Kazri. Seeing Topaz enter the room, he says, "Oh, would you like a beer too?"
You wouldn't happen to have any wine, would you?
I've got lots of wine.
Um,
Is there a particular variety you would like?
she'll
Big white
say,
country.
bring me a dry red. Surprise me.
Sure will. And he sets down the two beers, and then he sees what Kazri's doing. He's like, I've never seen anyone do anything like that at the table. What are you doing there?
I'm doing a little bit of fancy mixology, if you will. As a man who tends the bar himself, you must know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I I sure do. Sometimes I mix my dark beer with my light beer. That's
Black and tan, very
we call it
nice.
mixolo. Oh, I've never heard that before. That's a cool phrase. But
See?
yeah, what are
Learning
you
something
trying
new
to
every day.
What are you trying to mix there?
Oh, just a little bit of, plant things that I had growing in my house at home. Just
Oh,
plant
you're
stuff.
She's trying to develop a cure for hangovers.
Oh,
Perfect.
well, I would very
Exactly.
much like to try that because I've got a killer
Well, it will-
hangover right now.
It will definitely end the hangover.
Oh, well, that's
Probably
that's a wonderful
permanently.
testimonial. Permanent ending. That sounds great. I'd love to never have
gonna
a
be
hangover
wonderful.
again.
You know what? It's not quite done yet. Why don't you go and get that wine and let's
I'll
talk in a
do
few
it.
minutes.
And he goes over and grabs a glass and brings it over to Topaz. The glass is empty. He says, "Hi, it's dry red." That's stupid. I'm sorry. I'll bring you one. And he goes, uncorks a wine and pours it, and brings it back and sets it down in front of you. Says, "Here, it's on the house. You put up with my stupid joke, and you're famous. It's fine. You other two got to pay though."
Yeah, we'll pay at the end of the night. We got rounds going here, my friend. Plus, who else has you got going on around in here? Keep eyes right on us. We're not going anywhere.
All
Promise.
right. Otto walks down, waves, and says, "I'll have one of them creek." No, Otto doesn't talk like that. Otto says, "I have one of those creekside beers, please." And Ike brings him one. And Otto scoots up to the table and says, "What you doing?" He looks at Kazri. Are you making poison?
I don't know. You want to find out?
Maybe you should say it a little louder.
Scoots away slightly and says, "No."
All right. Well, glad we cleared that up then. So I do want to make my poisons for the day.
Okay, make a nature check.
Damn, that's a nature check.
Yeah.
Please
guess
don't
that makes
fail me this time. I put some points into this just specifically so I could have poisons, and so far I have not had good luck. And it's a 19. Oh yeah.
A 19. Okay. Let's see. You have created two uses of a poison called Assassin's Blood. It is a ingested poison. This one you would need to put in a drink or put in some food to take effect.
Okay.
And I will send you the text of that.
Sweet. So I made 2 doses of that.
You made 2 doses of it, yeah.
Okay.
You'll have to Google it. I can't play with
No.
Discord or it will screw
All good.
up all the
For future reference, I'm looking for something that I can apply to my blade. So
Oh, okay. All right, so
this is good. I'll file the little vials away down in my
you were just like,
my little
well,
satchel.
I didn't mean to
Eh?
make that.
Oh, this
but
works.
All right, I'll
I'm
take
sure
it.
I'll find a use for this sometime.
Yeah. So Ike's watching, and he's just he sits on top of the bar and just watches you all just hang out.
Ike, you want to come and have a drink with us? It's not like you got to tend to a lot of tables
He
here, my
smiles
friend.
and says, "Oh, I shouldn't, but thank you."
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I really
Will.
appreciate.
And he brings a stool over and
Come on over.
a big stool, and this 8-foot fur bog just sits down and it starts creaking.
That's
under his
more like
legs.
it. I'll watch the door.
Oh, thank you. You'll watch the door. Why?
Well, in case anyone comes in.
He points and is like, it's right there. It's fine. It's okay. You're a guest here and you're a celebrity. Don't worry about nothing.
And it's 4 a.m.
And it's 4 a.m. I don't think we're gonna get any more guests. Well, I think we'll be fine.
So, Ike, can you tell me a little bit about this town? I've never been here before. What's the cool stuff? What's the haps? What are you talking about with this
What's
whole crazy winter snap
The
here that's coming on?
haps. I've never heard that. Is that like the happenings?
Yeah, it's an eyeless term, real cool,
Oh.
real hip.
Only 2 things happen in Keys: Jack and shit. There's not much here to do. There's a
Times
couple
that's
cool
how it's gotta be.
stores. There's a dock for fishing. This snow's the weirdest shit I've ever seen, but it's fine. People live here. Occasionally,
But you haven't noticed anything weird? You said the cows started dying, but you haven't
Oh,
noticed any
well-
people coming in?
I thought it was disappearing.
No, really, not a whole lot of people coming in. Yeah, there's the cows getting whisked away by something or
Oh, they
another.
disappeared. Okay.
They just disappeared. Occasionally, we'll find entrails somewhere, but I mean, I don't know of any people around here, chomping on a cow, turning it inside out or nothing. God knows what monsters lurk in the hills, but yeah. As far as other happenings, I mean, that's interesting at least. But this is, not exactly a very happening town. It doesn't have many haps compared to Islis, where y'all are from.
There are a lot of haps there.
So
If
Many
that is what they
haps.
say.
I would love to go one day, but maybe I can afford it one day. I'm not that rich.
Do you have a tip jar?
He says, I sure do, and he gets a glass from the bar and sets it down in front of you. There's my tip jar.
Topaz will say, well, if you ever want to stop by, just mention my name.
Oh, I will. And it was Topaz again, right?
Yes.
I'll just remember that. Topaz is my birthstone.
Oh, well, how about
Aw.
that? It's mine, too.
Oh, well, is that why you're named Topaz?
Yes.
That's very cool.
I will put 2 gold in the tip jar.
He looks down. He's like, oh, thank you so much. I'm going to put that in my boy's college fund.
You're welcome. So he wants to go to Brightstone?
He wants to go to Brightstone, yeah.
That is lovely. What does he want to do there?
I think he's been talking about, he changes it so often I can't keep up, but lately he's been talking about wanting to become a warlock. He says he hears a calling to it. I don't really know anything about it, and I don't know how one gets a calling to be a warlock, but that's what he talks about.
That is how that
Oh,
tends
well.
to work, yes.
Warlocks change their classes, like they change their clothes, so it's no big deal. If he can't decide now, he will figure something out.
I just really hope that
Like weird, strange demon whispers in the night, has he?
he hears something from, I don't know, he keeps talking about some dentist feller occasionally.
Oh, no.
But,
All right.
I don't
That's
know.
what I was afraid of.
I don't know if
great.
the Warlock track or whatever it is, that fancy university costs an arm and a leg or what, but, I'll send him there if that's what he really wants. If that's just what he wants right now, who knows in the future. He's got like
If
2-3
he
more
works
years.
hard, he can do it.
What a good dad.
Oh, well, thank you. What was your name again?
Me?
He's gesturing at Kazri.
My friend.
Oh, I'm Kazri.
Well, I
Nice
sure
to
hope-
meet you.
Yes.
Give him a very hearty handshake.
He shakes your hand, and his hand is about 3 times as big as yours. He's just like, well, I sure hope to see your hangover cure on the shelves one day.
Me too.
We will see about that.
It's not quite ready for commercial consumption yet. You gotta get really tested on your friends first, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's
I gave
fair.
her a look.
Topaz, covers her wine with one hand.
Otto's just kind of sitting there, was like, what have I gotten myself into?
Can you tell us a little bit about the, if I recall correctly, is the orcs that used to live in this area?
Oh, you mean the Ormur? Yeah. I don't know how long ago they lived in this area, but there's still a holdout of them out north. We don't really have much communication with them. They're pretty insular, but occasionally they'll come visit us. What do you want to know?
What are they like? Are they kind of friendly, or are they kind of jerks? What do you?
Fine with us. They don't like the Halcyon Ventures company though. Anybody dealing with the Golden Escape, they hate that. Mostly because there was a big war with them ages ago. Which I don't know why a company was starting a war. So I keep hearing something about capitalism being evil or something, but I'm not a philosopher or nothing. But it sounds pretty shitty to me.
Wesley's people.
So yeah, they're friendly with us, but if you work with
How often do they come into town?
Every couple weeks, usually they'll come in and they'll come by and visit and talk and frequent the markets. They some of them, their leader especially, loves Russ's Old Fashioned store. I'll be frank, I don't really know what they see in Russ's store, but God, some of the locals just eat that stuff up. So yeah, they're pretty nice. I don't know if I'd tell him you work with the casino, ma'am. And he gestures to Topaz.
You might need a disguise. You look very fancy.
She'll say, "Oh, don't worry, Nos has that covered."
I am sure he does.
Oh, the little kobold fella.
Yes, that's my assistant.
Is your assistant? Well, he seems like an industrious guy. Does he do a good job?
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't still have him with me if he didn't do a good job.
Well, I guess that makes sense for someone of your stature.
Hey, what's up with that red tree out front?
Oh,
the tree always red?
That red tree, and he says, "Yeah, that's Keys's blood. It was this. Don't touch it or nothing. It's a local thing. So there's some local history behind that tree, but it's the only bright red maple tree around here.
And it's like that all year long.
Mm-hmm. It never changes.
Why shouldn't we touch it?
Well,
I want to go touch it.
The same.
I guess maybe I shouldn't have told you that. Now probably here you don't want to do something.
You want to go touch it?
Hold on. It's
will
not.
not.
It's not illegal or anything. It's just important for local history. It was.
Oh, so is that going to turn me into a squirrel or something? What good is that?
I mean,
not
not unless
poisonous.
you're already nuts. But Keys has said it had been
Interpretation.
founded around it because people saw it and thought it was striking and was like, "Oh, this is a really pretty tree. Let's build a village around it." That's what the story in the history books say, at least.
Ooh.
That is nice. My village was also built around trees, so I can appreciate that.
What village is it?
I am from Red Shade.
Red Shade.
It's pretty far away.
How far away is it?
I think we're on another
Yeah.
continent right now, aren't we? Yeah.
Between an
It is
ocean
on
and
Eris.
here.
He's just like, wow.
It is the northeastern part of Eris.
Sounds red. I wouldn't mind visiting that one day. Is that near Brightstone?
Yeah, sort of. It's
Oh.
not too far.
Maybe my boy will go there one day. And he'll tell me all about it
Yes.
on his warlocking adventures or whatever.
Yes. Certainly.
Oh? You guys want to hit the hay? Try and get up in the morning and go talk to, who was it?
Opal?
Tomorrow? Opal?
Yeah,
I forget all these
The mayor.
magical rock names.
Opal's the mayor, but if you want to go, yeah, she would love to talk to you. If there's anything I can do,
She's
for you
the
in
one that
meantime.
knows about the winter, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, she knows more than I do. She is the mayor.
Okay.
I think it's worth checking out.
Like,
Don't-
she's probably the best lead we've got, don't you think?
I would say, yeah, if you're looking to help out, that's certainly where I would start. Do y'all want any more of this Creekwater beer?
Was it good? Out of curiosity?
Out of character
do you,
question.
Yeah, out of character question.
Do you like Bud Light?
Oh.
It's not brown sludge, so
It's not brown sludge.
yes.
It's
And
drinkable,
she drank that, so.
but it tastes faintly of creek water.
Alright, that's probably fine then. I'll take one to go for the room.
All right, sure. Yeah, it's good that you did because I've only got one or two left, and it's the last day I can sell these. And he goes and gets one and brings it over.
Oh, I will take one as well.
all right.
then.
Well, here they're
Oh.
on the house. They might spoil tomorrow, so make sure you drink them tonight.
Aver, good news, I got that diarrhea medicine from Otto over here.
Oh,
so.
goodness.
I say that
Otto
very
looks at
quietly,
you?
out of no way. I say that very quietly.
Make a stealth
that-
check. I want to see if you can beat his natural
Is that the one
perception.
that induces diarrhea, or
I don't know. We're gonna find out later, though.
I don't want to find out. Thank you.
It is a 20.
Oh,
10 plus 10.
He does not hear.
Wow.
He's just sitting there
I'm very
sipping his beer. It's like this Creekwater beer. It's fine. It's much better than that nasty sludge.
Yeah, exactly. Give him like a.
He winks back and he's like, "Why? I don't know why I'm winking, but thanks."
Perfect. All right, I'm going to bed.
Yes, I will
Yeah,
go up as well.
I'm gonna go to bed too. Good night, Ike, and y'all have a good night. We'll go see the mayor in the morning. I'm gonna go see what Flick is up to.
Yes, good night, everybody. And I will go head up.
Yeah, Topaz
With
will
my
go
beer.
as well with her wine that's almost gone.
Okay. All right. Is everybody going to sleep for the night?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was only gonna do a short rest.
Okay. If you all want a long rest, it's 8 hours for everybody except for Allie
Aver.
and just Aver.
Just me.
Well,
Yeah, I'll do
going
short
anywhere
rest,
in the
too.
morning. I don't think we can do a long rest, right?
Yeah.
What'd you say, sir?
If we're doing a long rest, we can't go anywhere in the morning. Which I thought
No.
was the plan.
Yeah. So if you're getting up super early, so what time's everybody getting up at?
Oh, like 9?
9? Okay.
Yeah, that's
I will
probably
Early
a little bit.
risers.
9's like, pretty
So I get the
standard
long
fare.
All right. You all wake up. You have a pretty restful night. Nas, make a con check for me.
Con check. Uh, 19.
You slept fine. It was fairly cozy, but the quarters were certainly weird, and it was fine.
Okay.
Once you all get ready, and is anyone visiting downstairs yet, or are you all getting ready in your rooms? What's going on?
Nos has probably been up for a little while, so he's probably downstairs by now.
Ike has had a platter of food ready for everyone, and he's got some toast, some fried eggs, some sausage links,
Like the MVP, dude.
some bacon, and then just like a tray of beans ready for everybody.
Just beans.
Mm-hmm.
We love a good morning bean.
Goes with the diarrhea medicine.
Right.
I don't know why I said that in character. That was just me spitballing.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm going down and getting into those beans. What's up with the beans, dude? Nobody eats this for breakfast, she says as she puts a giant spoonful in her mouth.
He just says, beans are local breakfast specialty. This is pretty normal fare around here. I hope you enjoy them.
Yeah, good, great.
You do feel a little gassy after eating them, but you're fine with that.
Them's the breaks, I guess.
So they call it the musical
Cost
fruit.
of doing business.
God. No D&D, I love you.
D&D's a strange
I will get Aver some bacon and eggs and anything else with protein / meat.
Oh, I've got my local hot sauce here, and he pulls over a jar that just says, it's a bottle with a label on it that says Ike's Hot Stuff, and it's just got a crudely drawn picture of Ike posing kind of sexy.
Ooh.
You were holding it on me, like grab, dump.
I respect that. I will put a little bit on the eggs.
Well, I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
Well-
I sell the bottles for 2 silver each, part of the college fund.
See,
Oh my god.
I will try it and see. How, do I like it? Does it taste good?
Yeah, is it good?
It's
'Cause
hotter.
Topaz will try-
It is very hot, like habanero hot.
Her face turns
But it tastes
red.
good.
She's like crying. She's like, "This is amazing. I love it."
If you've
She-
eaten more than one
2
bite of
silver.
it, make a con check.
I'm doing it.
I think I put like 2 or 3
Yeah.
drops on my.
Oh,
you
she
you
was-
should make a con check.
Kazri's doing all kinds. She's fucking ready.
Oh, that's not good. I rolled a 5.
It is burning you.
I rolled a 16.
You're fine.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you have any milk? Maybe.
I got a cow in the back. I can go get a few pulls of it.
How long does that take?
He goes and does it, and it takes like 2 minutes, he comes back with a glass of very thick milk and hands it to you. It's like, it's not long, it's fine, and hands it.
Chug it.
To you.
I got a 9.
You get a 9. Your mouth is on fire.
This is amazing. I'm just like
You still
crying,
want a
crying.
How many bottles can I put you down for?
Just give me 1 for now. And she puts 2 silver down.
I will also
Topaz
take one.
is like, it's not that spicy. Are you guys all right?
She offers a spoonful to the
I am not
bean with
used to
this hot
this.
sauce on it to Topaz. Like, you want to try?
I mean, she did have some, and she had put some on her eggs.
Oh, and it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, she was
No?
fine. She rolled good.
I guess you got a real tolerance for hot sauce. Mad respect.
He brings out 2 bottles, hands one to Aver and one to Kazra. You notice that when he does this, all of the labels are hand painted, so he's in different poses in them. So they're like different
collect them
ways.
all.
And they're made to be very flattering to his body. So it's
Which
like
one do you have, Aver?
she's got one of him sort of posed over like this.
Oh, which one do I have?
Like the most interesting man in the world.
Yeah, and you've got one of him just like
yeah.
having his arms up like this,
Ooh.
posing shirtless. It's kind of
I
like
gotta
that.
say, I like yours. Keep in mind,
It's kinda
puts it
like-
into her set.
It's like the I don't know if y'all ever saw this, the firefighters.
Oh, the
like
sexy
sexy
firefighter.
firefighter.
Oh,
calendar.
like
Yeah.
yeah, like that.
Right, how do I add a bottle of hot sauce to my equipment?
If you go to inventory
Manage
or to,
equipment.
yeah, you can do like custom things.
Yeah, manage equipment.
did,
Add item.
Did Nos have any hot sauce?
No, he was already done.
I think
Custom items,
Topaz is going to she's gonna ask Nos if he can like facilitate like getting his hot sauce sold at the casino.
You're asking that to Ike?
She's asking Nos if
Oh,
he could
Gotcha.
like hook him up basically. Wes?
You there, Wes?
Yeah, sorry.
No worries. Ike is just looking thrilled to have sold any of this hot sauce, and as he goes back to close the container, you can see that it is filled up with bottles after bottles of this.
Oh my god.
It's like a glass forest. Well,
I got a hot sauce in my bag now.
I hope you can see Opal soon. Maybe he points out the window to where the snow appears to be falling even faster. Maybe hopefully help us out here. That would be wonderful. Hey, Kazri, maybe you could try the hot sauce in your hangover cure.
Yes, I definitely will do that, for sure.
Yeah.
It gives me a very good idea for a way to kill somebody later. I say to myself secretly with no one else to hear it.
Oh, my mouth is on fire, and also I'm dying.
Sounds great.
Oh, man.
The capsicum covers up the poison.
That's right. Ooh. So many good ideas going on around here.
No.
All right, everybody. Well, shall we go and visit Chrysanthemum or whatever her name was?
You mean Opal?
Mm-hmm.
How did you get from? Never mind.
Ike hears this and is like, yeah, Opal's a rock. Chrysanthemum, that's a plant,
I was
right?
going to say. It is
Do I
a
look like an
flower.
expert on all of this? Come on.
I don't
mean,
know.
You were the one who had plants. You were squeezing stuff out, like massaging stuff out of roots and leaves.
We're not
last
talking
night.
about that. Ike. We're not talking about that.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Let's go
All right. Y'all
To
have a good day.
to
And
the
you can-
lady.
You can see Otto and Flicka just running out of down the stairs to get out of there. It's like, oh god, I'm sorry, we overslept. And he said, oh, beans, and he gets a spoonful, puts them in his mouth, and then runs.
I thought he was using beans as an interjection, like Rob does.
A little of both.
Beans.
Um.
On the way outside, I
Mhm.
want to touch the tree. Just a little.
Okay. I will be right back for 10
one
seconds.
leaf.
I have to check on something real quick. Sorry.
Is it a cat-related thing?
Probably.
I think it's a cat-related thing.
It's like a cat-related thing.
What are they into now, I wonder? So, Stream Friends, how is everybody?
Stream Friends.
You guys doing okay?
Oh, you know.
Are you
I'm
social
back.
distancing? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
Is it a cat problem?
No.
Well,
You go to touch the tree. When you put your hand on it,
No, I don't put my hand on it.
Okay.
I put a tiny fingertip on a leaf.
you put a fingertip on the leaf. It's a tree.
Tink. Well, I don't see
Well.
what the big deal was.
If you want to make a nature check to,
well, you might
Check
be
that so you
cursed. I
can.
don't know.
I do want to make a nature check and understand a little bit more about it. I don't know why my D&D Beyond is going so slowly, but here we are.
I'm glad you're doing balling. Fletcher.
I got a 22 on my nature check.
Ooh! Hot
Alright.
stuff.
as you touch your finger to it, you said you touched a leaf, right?
Yes.
You pull it away, and you notice that there is a sticky red substance all over the leaves.
Like a paint?
It's not a paint. It's some natural substance. But
Is it? But it's bright red, and when I
Mhm.
put it on my fingers, like it's red.
Yeah, it looks like blood.
Oh.
And you can
But
also
I can't tell anything else from it.
It's not from just the touch, but you do also see that there is sap slowly oozing from the tree, and it is also blood red.
Check this out, you guys. I wouldn't suggest putting your body on that thing. You're gonna turn out to be a mess. They were not kidding about don't touch the tree.
No, I
That's
wonder
why
if
I
that's
didn't
stinging.
touch it.
Or if it makes you
gotta find
itchy or
out.
something.
Ooh, yeah. Does it leave like a rash or anything?
You do notice
hope
that
not.
you've been having your finger on it. Having it on your finger for more than a couple seconds does start to irritate. There's some poisonous properties to this tree.
Oh.
Ooh.
Can I
That's
do a
exactly what I
medicine
wanted
check
to
to
know.
see if there's anything to counteract it?
You can do a medicine check, sure.
Yes, I will roll for medicine. 18.
18. So, some sort of it is certainly toxic in some way, and you feel that you could probably make a antitoxin to this, but you would have to sit down and probably research it and look into some local remedies, maybe. So you're confident you could do it, but you'd have to sit down and study it for longer.
Okay.
I think after they're like investigating this, Topaz is like, "It's cold outside. Can we please head to our destination?"
Yeah. Is there anybody around, like in the square? Like, can we
Um,
see people or
You do not
monsters?
see anyone out.
Ooh, great. Well, I'm gonna pick a couple leaves
Okay.
out of my bag.
You
Carefully.
yeah, you get some of the substance on your hands, but otherwise you're able to get several leaves.
Okay.
Careful.
So put that away for later. All right.
Otto just says, "Yeah, I'm freezing my gnome butt off again. So yeah, let's go find the mayor."
Well, lead the way.
Didn't we walk by her house? I thought we did.
Otto points at the big manor to the north of the blood tree and says, "I don't know. That looks like a big place. Maybe she's in there."
Nos is already going up to it.
Yeah.
Well,
Topaz
it
is
looks like
following.
Noth knows where he's going, so
Sure.
I will follow.
Pretty imposing door with ring knockers.
Of course, Nos can't reach these.
Just
Topaz will knock.
um. Yes, 1 minute. And after a short time, the door opens and you see a tiefling man just dressed to the nines with a bow tie and full suit. Say, "Yes, how can I help you?"
We wish to have a hearing with Opal.
"A hearing with Opal. Do you have an appointment?"
No.
Well, what do you wish to hear? Hearing about?
Uh, anything on the Orcish encampment to the north, and of any relics.
Oh, you're not here to talk about the snow. You'll have to talk to her another time then.
It could be about the
Well, I
snow
mean,
as
We're here
well.
to talk to
We
her
might
about
be
the
able
snow.
to help with
It
that.
could be about the snow. Right this way, then. And he motions you in. And it's a really nice manor, much nicer than the surrounding buildings. And he walks you through a dining room and a couple waiting rooms. And then finally you get to a few sofas outside of an office door. He's like, Mayor Opal will be right with you. Please sit down and make yourself at home. Would you like anything to drink or eat?
Nos looks at the rest of the party.
I'll take a water.
Full of beans, man.
I'm sorry, I don't have any beans available, but I do have water.
No,
yes.
I'm already full of beans.
Oh, you're full
and
of
hot
beans.
sauce.
Is that
Actually, I'm not feeling super great right now. Come to think of it,
Is that literal or figurative? And as he says that,
it's literal.
Otto looks up at the man and says, "Don't let her use your bathroom."
I think it'll be fine. I think I just need to kind of sit and like hang out for a minute, just process everything.
Oh well, I hope you process calmly and you don't have any disturbances. My name is Elias.
You and
Please
me
let
both,
me
my
know,
friend.
if you need anything else. And he walks away for a couple seconds and comes back with several glasses of water and just sets them down on a tray. Hold on. And he goes off again and then comes back with a tray of fresh chopped veggies, fast enough to where he definitely had these pre-chopped, or he's just like genius with a knife.
Chopping god.
Elias,
All
the
right.
chopping god. That's my next D&D character.
Master Chef.
Iron Chef.
Mr. Chef Elias.
Okay. Okay, so you end up waiting for about 10 minutes, and then the door opens, and you see a woman standing about 5'4", with short blonde hair and bright green eyes, looking around and says, "Hi, yeah, you're here for... God, I hope you're here for the snow. Please tell me you're here for the snow."
We're here for the snow.
You're not lying
Partially,
to me, are
yes.
you? Okay, thank you.
We'll see
okay.
when we get in there, I guess. Let's go have a conversation.
She looks at Kazri for a moment and she's like, into my office. Sorry, I had to take a call. I was doing some cross-country scrying. And yeah, just come in. And she motions you to identical couches that are on the inside.
Topaz will sit down.
We'll sit down.
I'm gonna lean
Also-
against a wall.
Nos will stand next to Topaz. Not on the couch.
I will sit on the other side of Topaz.
Like a Lalafell in 14, just standing.
Yeah.
Otto and Flicka come in and they sit on the couch. And then Otto thinks for a second, gets up and walks over to Kazri and whispers like, "Hey, you don't happen to have any medicine or anything, do you?" He holds his stomach.
Oh man, I'll check next time I go to the bathroom, but this isn't really very appropriate, dude. Just think about the circumstances you're in right now. This is not a good social situation for that, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
He's,
You should be a
I
little
need
more
to be
thoughtful.
excused, and he walks out.
Left,
Opal
okay.
calls after, is like, "Elias, help him. Okay, so hi. Yes, you're here for the snow. That's wonderful to hear. What are your trades? What do you do? You look like a motley assortment."
Well, I am a ranger. I mostly deal with undead, but I am happy to help
Oh,
however
so you're
I
fine.
can.
Okay.
Especially if the source of this weather problem is undead. I will be definitely able to help. But,
I can tell you right
You'll know.
away that it is not undead. However,
oh, how sad.
you could...
Well, that is okay.
She's a great
So
fighter,
you
though.
know
so-
what is causing this.
I unfortunately do, and I have tried. I guess I tried a little bit to keep it under wraps because people were freaking out, but when a giant white dragon swoops down and picks up a cow in one claw and flies it off to the hills north of town, what are you going to do about that?
With the rack.
Should have led with that, Opal. Probably should have led with that, okay?
I mean, sure, lessons learned, but who's mayor here? Anyways,
So the dragon is causing the weather?
it appears so, or at least we believe so. When the dragon arrived, the snow started, so it's not snowed here ever, to our knowledge. So that's as good a guess as any.
So, do you believe someone has done something to offend this dragon? Why would it suddenly be acting like this?
Well, have you ever dealt with dragons in the past, or ever?
Maybe.
No, I don't believe I have.
I don't believe I have.
Anyone who wishes to make a history check may.
I will.
So
Fought a
13.
dragon before. Doesn't
That's
seem
a
likely.
12.
13 for moi.
Anybody else rolling? Okay.
Nope.
You don't know too much about white dragons, but she goes on to explain. We tried to talk to it. Most dragons are really smart, but it turns out the white dragons are not exactly talkative. We sent... Because it was coming down and it was carrying off livestock, so we thought, well, maybe we can send some, send some meat and a messenger and say, here's some cows. Could you kindly fuck off? And we did that, and then it ate the messenger and it ate the cows. We had some farmers thought to themselves that maybe with some pitchforks and some sickles and some hammers or whatever they had, they could face the dragon. Turns out, no, they cannot. At least 2 of them died, so one of them's missing.
Where's the dragon now?
The dragon is known to be in a cave to the north in the hills.
Typical.
We could take you there. It's like an hour walk once you factor in all the climb, but I see a couple ways forward maybe, but I'm not a tactician. I'm not a fighter. All I know is if you get this dragon out of here and then the snow stops, I will give you a reward. And I will help you with
Pretty
whatever you
interesting,
need.
but
If
you
you need
kind of
anything.
gotta be elaborate a little bit more than that, you know?
How much? What's your price?
Oh, we're not starting with a number. You start with a number. Haven't you ever negotiated before, Opal? Come on.
Cast 3.
Opal's
Give the lady
negotiated
a break.
lots in her past, so sure. She counts you all and says, okay, there's 6 of you. 200 gold each to deal with the dragon.
Kezri looks around.
And I'll even
Rest
give
of the
you
group?
I'll even give you a item voucher from the Enchanting Ogre.
Okay, Opal, I gotta ask, can we have the room for a second? Could you just...
It's
You
my
know?
office? No.
I know, but we really gotta talk about this, and you really
Make a-
don't have anybody else around to
Make
help
a
you, so...
persuasion check.
Leave your own office.
Hey, man. We gotta discuss some business here. A 13.
Get fucked.
Oh wow.
Uh,
Here's an out of character question.
Mhm.
Would we know of, or I guess would Topaz know of, any sort of like famous person who is known for slaying dragons, or like a army that's specifically for that purpose, or something like that?
You wouldn't know of any armies for it. There is. You've heard of some dragon slayers in particular. There's one out of Brightstone, but you can't remember his name right now. because I can't remember his name right now.
That's fine. She'll say, what?
I'm looking it up.
Don't you think it would make more sense to contact someone who's specifically trained to fight dragons instead of just enlisting any random person who crosses your path?
His name is Michel.
That has not worked out.
Michel, and he is a traveling dragon slayer. You would have heard of him because he frequents the casino.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Topaz will tack on the end of that, like, take Michel, for example. I'm sure he would be happy to slay the dragon for you.
I'm sure he would, but we don't know how to find him, and we've sent word to Ilis, and they didn't really offer any help. We've sent an emissary. I don't think we sent the best emissary, but we did send one, and nothing. So it is up to me.
A message spell.
A message spell. That's a great idea.
I think I can do that. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Oh wait, I can't do. Hold on. Yeah, it's 120 feet range. So I don't think that would...
or is it sending?
It's message,
It might be
not
sending.
sending. Yeah, I think sending is the one that you can send it wherever as long as you know the person.
Does anyone have
Oh.
some?
No, you guys. Do we really need some chump dragon slayer? What if we were the chump dragon slayers? I mean, wouldn't that be kind of fun?
Doesn't even have to be a dragon slaying event. It's a dragon getting rid of event.
It's a dragon conversation event.
Sure,
I mean, that's
the dragon
even
goes
easier.
away. That's fine.
It's a conversation. Maybe killing.
Topaz will
If
say,
it comes to that.
you could win 200 gold by punching someone out in the fighting ring, Avier. I don't know if 200 gold is appropriate for a dragon.
Well, I mean, it's 1,200 total, so... I mean, I'm already a lot better off than I was before, so I don't personally mind.
I mean, speak for yourself.
I just want to help these people out.
Make a persuasion check, Topaz, because
Okay.
Opal clearly heard you say this.
That is a 14.
225 gold each. That's
We're getting
it's not second.
closer. We're getting closer. That feels better.
She's just gesturing at Kazri. It's like, listen,
All right.
we've even got we've kind of a villager that may be trapped in there too.
Like what kind of villager? Like a useful shopkeep, or like
A useful
just a
shopkeep,
village
yeah.
bum?
There's a there's a sorcerer from the Ormer garrison to the north. His name is Tolkas. He came to live with us. He said he was going up in the hills to research some things, and he was known to live in this cave. And then a dragon arrived.
And there's no possible way that he was the one that summoned this fancy dragon here?
She thinks for a second, she's like, I didn't even think about that. I don't think so, though. I mean, why would one summon a white dragon to your house? That seems
Why would one do
counterproductive
that
to living.
indeed? It's a great question. It's a great question.
So-
you know,
Sorcerers
one that I'm
can't
really
summon
interested about.
dragons, first of all.
Oh, I
So
thought he was a wizard.
Trying to negotiate here, man. Okay, so first of all, we got the dragon. Now we have a rescue mission, so I think the price just went up, I gotta say.
She pinches the bridge of her nose, and she's just
Nos
like,
is also doing this.
I am also doing this.
Topaz says before the mayor can interject, because she can see that the mayor's getting frustrated. Topaz will look to Kazri and say, "You can have my share as well. Is that sufficient for you?"
No, that doesn't even feel right. Look, we're friends now. All right, we'll take the 225. No takesy backsies on that, and maybe Topaz, you can buy me a drink later
Oh, easy enough.
for my time, of course.
Opal says, no takesy backsies is actually the town motto, so no takesy backsies.
But it's in Latin, though.
It's in dragon Latin, yeah.
This is Latin.
So, when you said it's north of Kisa, right?
It is north of Kiza, yes.
The only mountains that I see on the map is to the east.
So it's not really mountains; it's hills.
Okay,
So,
so these are hills to the north here on the map.
Yeah, so it's I can't ping the stream with it, but on the Kiza map itself, you can see the hills.
Okay, okay.
I haven't updated the main map with that yet.
Nos kind of turns to the party and sighing says, "It's on our way anyway. We may as well at least try and take care of this situation."
Topaz not.
I agree.
Sure.
No.
Sounds fun. Let's do it.
She'll say, wasn't there something else you wanted to ask her, Nos?
Ah, yes. And he steps forward a little bit. Do you know much of the Omorian Citadel?
I mean, a bit. Some citizens of the Citadel do come to visit, mostly to trade, sometimes to talk. I occasionally will speak with their leader. We're not close, but we're not rivals either. Do you have a particular question?
A relic has come into our possession, and we wish to potentially relinquish it. However, we definitely do need to know that it would be going into the right hands.
Well, for the Ormur, the leader of the Ormurian Citadel is a man named Horak, and he speaks for. He's essentially the leader of the Ormur orcs. So if you go into the Citadel, you must, and you are not an orc, and I'm assuming you're not half orc at least. You will have to interview with him personally. He will interrogate you 1-on-1. Actually, no, it's 2-on-1. His wife will be there, and he will speak with you. So you can decide then if you trust him. And I can attest he's trustworthy.
Thank you.
If he doesn't trust you, though, he might cut you down if you try to go in there. So make sure. She points
Cut
at
you down, how?
She points at Kazri. Is like, don't. You might not want to go.
I haven't done anything wrong. I'm a perfect guest here.
Cassidy, please.
Opal's internally rolling
And then she
the
looks
perception
at herself,
checks.
and then she's like, "No, you're probably right, but I'll stay outside in the lobby, maybe."
He would. I don't want to say I don't want to say he'd be happy to meet with you, but he would certainly grant you an audience if he trusts you. At first glance and talks to you for a bit.
Maybe your recommendation could go a little ways, you know?
It cannot.
Well,
Only
all
one-
right.
Only one of the Omur can make a valid recommendation there. If you find Tolkus, assuming he's alive, maybe that can help.
Nos does a bow and ushers Topaz out of her seat. I thank you for your time, Opal. We shall do what we can.
She bows and says, and thank you so much. But before you go, she hands you a little voucher and says, if you want to prepare anything, if you go to the enchanting ogre, give them this ticket, and maybe you can get something enchanted or a new item if that would be helpful in your adventure. What you do with it is up to you. But she hands you the voucher.
Oh, we could get some coats.
Is this a voucher for the party?
It is a voucher for one magical item.
Okay.
Total per
We get
person
one
or
each,
per
or-
party?
It is one item
One item.
total.
Oh man, Opal, you make the deal
Oh.
so bad every time. You're so lucky we're here, I have to say.
Cassidy, don't ruin it.
She's
Of
just
any
smiling.
rarity?
We already have it.
It is. It says of uncommon or rare, so it could be if you're looking at D&D Beyond, it would be a green or a blue item.
Besides, the town's motto is no takesy backsies,
No
remember?
takesy backsies, and that's
Yes, but don't be a a dick about it. Not that you're a dick, but just saying. Okay, so we can take this to the shop and get one coat and share it. Or,
Oh, great.
you
That's
know, get a more useful item.
Well, I have to say that's not exactly what I would do, but sure. If Brock wants to make you a coat that big, sure.
Well, I was thinking we could, use it one at a time. But also, I think, if the dragon is really the thing causing the problem here, then we won't need the coat anyway.
yeah, but
I was mostly joking.
Ice dragon seems like it would be like ice breath, right? Maybe.
That would be my assumption.
Considering that there's snow here and it's a white dragon, yeah, I would expect some things of the icy variety.
All right. Well, where would you recommend that we get coats enough for each one of us individually instead of sharing a big one?
Well, if you go to the Enchanting Ogre, you can get enchanted items, and I believe he has some gear there. If you want just general stuff, you can go to the market, or you can go to Russ's old-fashioned goods.
Oh, old-fashioned coats.
Old-fashioned goods.
Vintage.
But I'm sure he has old-fashioned coats.
Russ's Burlington Coat Factory.
Perfect. All right.
I'm sad I didn't make that store.
Next time.
All right. So
We're getting coats first, or are we getting an item first?
I think Nos wants to head to the Enchanted Ogre, so if y'all want to split from him, that's perfectly fine. He doesn't necessarily need a coat. He's cold-blooded already.
Topaz will go with him.
Okay.
I will also.
I want
to the shop.
I do want a coat. It's true. You guys are going to go to the enchanting shop, or are you going to go to the old-fashioned shop?
Oh, we're
Enchanting
gonna go
shop.
to the enchanting shop first.
Well, I'm going to go to the old-fashioned shop. That place seems like it's cheap.
Is
Okay, I
anyone
will go
going
with
to
Catherine.
the old-fashioned shop too after the ogre store?
Maybe it depends on what's there.
Okay, so we'll do the Enchanting Ogre first. So anyone who wants to go to the Enchanting Ogre, go there.
Yep.
All right. Is Kazri going to the Enchanting Ogre as well?
No, I'll catch up with you guys
Okay.
after.
You see it's a pretty. The house, it looks like a house, but it's actually a store, and it's quite a bit taller than the others around there, and the door is huge. But it's open, and it swings open easily when you press against it, and you see an ogre in there sitting on a stool. It is a kind of a small ogre, though. He's about 9 feet tall, and he's dressed very nice. He has a vest on, and he looks up from a book he's reading and says, "Oh, hello there. Welcome to the Enchanting Ogre. I'm Brock. What can I get you?" And you're struck immediately with how well-spoken this ogre is.
Oh,
I love this name scheme. Nos exchanges pleasantries with him and kinda looks around for a little bit and then approaches him. We are going to the north to try and figure out this snow business.
Oh,
is there-
I would really appreciate that. Thank you. And he shakes your hand very gingerly.
Gentle. His little kobold fingers.
Was?
He smiles at him. Oh yes, it's nothing. But we are looking for something to benefit our party.
Absolutely. And what are you interested in?
He kind of looks at Topaz. What do you think, my lady?
I mean, if we're supposed to be dealing with snow and ice, perhaps something that would help melt it or resist it.
I believe I might have some items of ice resistance. Let me check in the back. And he goes while the DM Googles it.
Sorry.
I'm also
Not
trying to
because
look.
I don't
And
fucking know. Yeah.
yeah,
There's
I
an
was-
armor of resistance like that, and I'm looking it up, but it will make you take half damage. Okay, so yeah, it's called an armor of resistance. It's a breastplate. It is medium armor.
Okay.
However, he comes back out with that, and he says, "I've got this lovely little breastplate," and he holds it up, and it's tiny in his hands. And says, "This should be resistant to ice damage, but however, if you want this enchantment transferred to something like some light armor, or just some clothes, or even some heavy plate armor, we could maybe do that too."
Yeah, because I don't think any of us can.
Nobody could wear plate, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Aver can wear medium armor, but I know I can't. I'm pretty sure I can't. Yeah, I can only wear light armor.
Yeah, I have medium armor. I can do
Are
that.
you preparing us for a Saffron fight there, Val?
I mean, maybe.
Everybody get your ice resist.
What about a ring? What about a ring?
A ring of resistance?
Yes.
A ring of fire.
Yes, I believe I could transfer that enchantment to a ring. How are you going to be paying for this?
oh, Nos whips out the coupon.
Oh, okay. This item's a little bit. The reagents I use to make it are a bit pricier than that coupon will allow. So it's going to be an additional 150 gold on top of that.
Oh, all right.
That's
Topaz just hands over 150.
Oh, lovely. And he says, "Okay, well, I'll go in the back real quick." And he goes back into a booth, and you can see him go to his workstation. And behind him is a picture of him standing beside of another much taller ogre, and he's working his enchantments, and he transfers the enchantment from the breastplate to the ring. And he comes over and leans against the gigantic counter and hands you the ring and says, "Here, one ring of ice resistance."
What does the ring look like? Is it just like plain? Does it have like a gem on it? Is it fancy?
It's a silver band with some filigree on it, and it has a cut sapphire that looks kind of like a rupee from Zelda.
Oh.
ooh.
Okay. Topaz will take it, and she's kind of like looking at it. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I just whipped that up real quick.
She'll oh yeah, she already paid. Okay, she'll hand the ring to Nos. Hold on to.
Oh, do you need any custom sizing? Who will be wearing this?
Well, actually, that's a good question. Does it have to be on your finger to be effective, or could we put it on maybe like a chain as a necklace?
Oh, that's a great question. I don't know. I know the ring would work, but on a chain as a necklace, I don't see why it wouldn't. But I've never tried it.
Well, let's try it.
Yeah.
All right. I have some chains if you'd like one. I've got various prices. Unless you already have a chain.
I don't.
Well, actually, Topaz probably does. She probably has some jewelry in Nos's bag.
Okay.
Alright, so, Nos could dig through, his bag and pull out a jewelry box.
She'll open it and take a necklace out of it and just slide the ring onto it along with whatever else is on there. A little like other gem or something.
Okay. Brock looks at everybody and says, "Hi, can I, before you leave, sorry to trouble you, but you're going to the north, or at least into the hills," and he points outside at the snow. "Do you need anything warm?"
Do you have coats?
"I do have coats," and he gestures around at a rack with several fur coats. I can't say I sell a whole lot of them, being that this is normally a not exactly a cold place, but we do have travelers coming through, and occasionally we'll get people coming up from Iowa, and they'll just want to shop around. So I just dabble in some tailoring.
Are they enchanted?
They can be enchanted.
What do these coats look like? Are they actually like fashionable? Or are they just kind of like
They're fashion, yeah.
okay?
It's like he's got everything from like Land's End looking coats to something that looks like you would see on a runway with like
Okay.
fur around it.
Okay.
Patagonia here, people.
Topaz is definitely picking up one of the fancier ones, and is there like a mirror or something she can try it on?
Yeah.
She'll be like, checking it out in the mirror, like.
It looks very like Devil Wears Prada style.
Okay.
How does that fit you?
Surprisingly well, actually. She'll kind of turn to the rest of the party and say, "Well, what do you think?"
Otto and Flicka, who have come with you and have largely just been looking around, but in too much sticker shock really to buy anything, said, Otto says, "Wow, you look like a famous celebrity, which I guess you are, so good job. Looks nice."
Okay. How much?
Brock comes over and says, "Well, you're doing us a favor, and the unenchanted version that's normally 200 gold, I'll give it to you for 75 gold." It is designer work, by the way. It is.
Yes, I can tell. How about this? She kind of like leans over the counter. She's like, "Do you know who I am?"
No, I don't. Should I?
Perhaps you've heard of the name Topaz.
Like The Rock. Yes, I know of topazes. Are you
Like Dwayne.
are you
Dwayne the Rock John? No. She says no, like the singer.
Oh, no. How famous are you?
I am one of the only performers at the Golden Escape. So,
Well, that sounds very famous indeed.
here's my proposition for you. You give me this coat for 60 gold. I will wear it around the casino and tell people where I got it from.
What will you tell them exactly?
I will tell them where your shop is and what your name is.
Are you trying to pay him an exposure?
Yes.
He thinks for a moment, and you need to roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Oh my god! Well,
This
at least
hurt.
you're giving him gold as well.
Yeah. I was gonna say, this hurts us as artists.
I know, I'm sorry. That's 16.
It's what, sir?
16.
16. And he says, "Well, my brother Grok taught me that sometimes you have to take a loss to get some exposure. So sure, I'll tell you what. I'll go as low as 40 gold, but I do hope that you will send customers my way."
All right. She'll give him 50 gold then.
Oh, well, thank you.
And she'll say, "Do you have a card or anything?"
He goes in the back and says, "Yes, I do." And he comes back with a card that is clearly built for his hand size. And he hands it to you, and it's just like as big as a book. And
It's like a full 8.5 by 11.
and it says, "Brock, the Enchanting Ogre."
Okay.
Is it in script?
It is in script.
Hell yeah.
Very good.
It's actually in gold script, so it's like looks like gold flake.
Oh,
Also
fancy.
good.
Topaz will give that to Nos to put in the bag.
Oh,
And he
bag of
does.
holding, wonderful. I think I could have maybe added a little more decoration on that one, but what are you gonna do? He looks at it and it's like, "That looks like my make. Where did you get that?
Is he asking Nas?
He's asking Nas, yeah.
Oh, oh, where did I get it? There it is. On my travels through Harmonia.
Oh, well. That looks... I'm not sure if I've made that in the past. I've made a lot of bags of holding, but that looks like one of mine. Maybe it's made its way there. And that's funny that possibly it's made its way back into my store, so I hope it's serving you well.
It definitely is, thank you.
Excellent. All right, well, if there's nothing else I can help you with, I hope you all have a great day. And on behalf of me, thank you for visiting the Enchanting Ogre.
Topaz will give him a little curtsy and then saunter out in her new coat.
Nos will also give him a bow and follow Topaz
He
out.
bows down from behind his shelf and accidentally hits his head on the low-rise ceiling that separates the shop floor from his work area, and it's just like, oh, I keep doing that. Remind me not to bow in the future, but thank you. Have a nice night. Good luck slaying those dragons.
I don't think they mentioned dragons.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Multiple.
Brock just knows stuff.
Figure of speech.
Yeah. I thought you all
Have
mentioned
fun
it.
storming the bridge.
So
Have
should
fun
we-
storming the castle. All right, so are y'all headed to the old-fashioned store, or what are you doing?
Yeah, me and Cassidy were going to the old-fashioned place.
Okay. Are Topaz and Nos
Yeah.
going there too?
I think
Sure.
so, yeah. Maybe they probably said that's where they were going, so maybe they'll, go over there and meet up with
Yeah.
them.
Okay, Ava
Yeah.
and Kazri, you find what appears to be. Allie, you would know what this looks like. Aaron, I'm not. You probably would too, but like, you ever driven through like the Appalachian Mountains and you see like the hillbilly stores? Yeah,
This is
basically
exactly
one
what I was hoping it was
of-
going
It's
to be.
basically one of those, and
This
it
is
is.
exactly
It
what I
looks
was
like
hoping it was
crap
going
on
to
the outside. There are hand-painted
Aw.
signs that just says.
be. Hand carved bears with a welcome sign in
Yeah,
its hand.
Rocking
there's
chairs.
bears. There's rocking chairs
Coonskin
there.
caps.
You see, all that stuff. You see signs
God.
with hand painted that just say like
Guns.
candy apples. There's no guns. It says candy apples, boiled peanuts, fudge, stuff like that. You come in and you see a excited
my
old man
place.
hop up from his stool,
Love it.
and he jumps up on top of the counter and then jumps down and grabs his back for a second. He's like, "Oh, I didn't expect to crack my back like that. Oh, goddamn! Hi, I'm Russ. Welcome to Russ's Old Fashioned Goods. How the hell are you today?"
Don't you mean dadgum?
Dadgum? Yeah,
It's okay. He hurt himself. Let the man curse.
Dad's. Yeah, Dad says that sometimes. Well, my dad's dead, but hi, welcome. What can I do you for?
I
yes,
am looking for a coat.
A coat? Well, I've got some coats, but how about this? And he holds up a little trinket and says, "This is my finest seller. This is the they call this this is the bumpkin weather rock. See, it's a rock here. You can tell if it's snowing or if it's raining. Like if the rock's wet, it's raining.
Oh
The
my
rock's
God.
gone, it's a hurricane.
Okay, well, it's snowing outside right now, so what's it doing?
It's not outside, so it only tells the weather in the room."
Oh,
He blows
interesting
on
product.
and says, "It's saying it's windy."
Oh my god.
Pretty interesting product.
Yeah.
Not super interested in that, but
All right,
super really interested in a coat.
In a coat. Okay. And he points to the back and says, "We've got all sorts of coats over there." And you see what is basically the D&D equivalent of like a Carhartt hoodie rack.
So
there
what
are there's some fur coats over there too if you need anything, just if you're going
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I
I'm looking
mean,
for a
this shit's storming
mishmash of like muskrat patched with like a squirrel patched with whatever was around.
I have exactly
into a
that actually.
coat
Hold on, it's in the
Shaped
back.
thing.
He
That's what I'm looking for.
He goes in the back and comes back with a patchwork fur coat that has just clearly been made of whatever varmint he has attacked around here. And
Is it thick? Like, does it look warm?
It is very thick, and he says, I stitched this up over about 2 or 3 months of just killing these squirrels and stuff in my my crops here. So yeah, I'd be happy to sell this to you. It was just it was a passion project. It's I'll give it to you for 4 gold.
Okay, well, let me just try it on first. So I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna like rustle up in the stinky fur and just like,
And boy, is it
feels so good.
Is it very stinky, but it's also very warm.
Perfect. 4 gold. Well, I do want to support the arts.
Oh, well,
Like
that's
some people I
fantastic.
know.
You could totally give me 4 gold for it then.
4 gold, and then throw in, and I point at like a little like muskrat earmuffs. Can I have those as for free?
He picks them up, and they're actually chipmunks, and the ears are taxidermy chipmunks.
They're perfect. Can I have those?
Absolutely.
With the coat as a buy one get one free deal.
Sure. Yeah, that's
Things
fine.
that are not aesthetic.
All right, give him the 4 gold.
We've got
And I put the
Vaporwave, like the
chipmunks-
lights behind me, and we've got Sad Wave. This is Sad Wave.
But are the
my
chipmunk
God.
earmuffs warm though?
They're
Like they're not
warm.
just like
Yeah,
aesthetically interesting,
God.
right?
they're actually warm.
Okay, great. And then little tails dangle down,
Of
like little
course.
earrings, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, perfect. This is fashionable. This is great.
Uh,
That's disturbing.
Stuck in like, this big, stupid, nasty coat, and I'm like gonna have to get a little spray for this thing, maybe.
I've also got a fine assortment of fudge here if you'd like. I've got peanut butter, I've got vanilla, I've got like 6 different kinds of chocolate. All of them are milk
Well,
chocolate. There's no dark
let's
chocolate.
see what Aver here wants first, and then let's get to the food products second. What do you
Aver,
think?
that's a cool name. What can I get you, Aver? It's like Aver. I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't think I want anything like so unique, but
Okay.
I just want something that will allow me to blend in with my surroundings. Do you have anything like that, like green or brown?
I don't have any more muskrat or chipmunk stuff, but I've got some. He points to the wall. There's some wool coats there that have been dyed green. I
will
use a
take
patented dyeing process that's been passed down through generations in my family.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I will take one off the rack and try it on.
You try it on. It's very warm. It fits you very well.
Oh.
However, it does leave some green residue on your fingers when you touch it.
Oh, that's okay. I'm already blue. It's
Well, it's that
You know.
it's that grass dyeing process. It's
I
not
got you.
perfect.
So what happens if
Very
you wash?
natural.
Does it wash out?
Don't wash it.
Don't wash it ever.
Yeah, so he points at a tag that just has been written in like marker that says "Don't wash
Ever.
ever."
What color would it be if I washed it? Would it be white?
Frankly, I have no idea.
I will find out.
Okay,
How
well,
much is this?
that one? That one's 1 gold.
That's decent. I will take it.
All right. Can I interest you in some boiled peanuts or a candied apple?
I will take some peanuts.
Want
Okay.
some fudge?
How much are those?
1 silver for a pound bag boiled peanuts. For fudge is 1 silver for yay much fudge.
I will take a pound of peanuts.
Okay. He
love
hands
it.
you a pound of.
That's a lot of nuts.
That's
Allie, we still need to watch that movie.
I know.
That's a lot of
I'm
nuts.
adding so much custom stuff to my fucking
So
equipment here.
Yeah.
hands you a pound of boiled peanuts, and for Kazri, for silver, he gives you some fudge. What kind of fudge do you want, though?
I want peanut butter swirled inside the chocolate.
Peanut butter swirled inside the chocolate. All right. He looks around and he turns his back for a second, and then turns back around with a bag that is enclosed. He says, "Here you go."
Perfect. Out of curiosity, out of character question: do magnets exist in this world?
Magnets.
How do they work?
I mean, how the fuck
How
do
do
those
they
work? But yes, they exist.
I'm
miracles?
gonna go ahead and ask the amazing shopkeep if they could point me to their certainly robust collectible magnet section.
We have several. Oh boy, do we have collectible magnets! We've got some personalized with names over there.
I'm really looking for something with the town name on it, because
Mhm.
just to remember that I was here.
Yeah, we've got that. We've got little shot glasses. We've got
Need
little,
some
This is very
little
quickly
fake
becoming the
license.
definition of an Appalachian tourist
Jim
shop.
It
Spoon?
really is.
Okay, listen.
Oh
I've been to a
my-
lot of these because I live in the Appalachian Mountains. I've been to a lot
Oh
of these.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
And yes, Dream, it is pronounced Appalachian.
yeah.
And tiny,
The
tiny
affiliation.
little license plates with your name on
Absolutely, we have those. They go on your horse, or they're like your miniature horse. These are fake.
it. You know
so-
what? It's exactly what I was looking for. Now I'm just looking for magnets right now, to take home.
Okay, well, he points, and there's several that have a etched depiction of the blood tree that says Kisa, no takesy backsies.
I want that one.
Okay,
That's
that one,
perfect.
that's 1 copper. These are real cheap.
I love it.
I mastered
Perfect.
these. You want one with your
and
name on it
then-
too?
No, I don't think so. But I was looking for one other. Oh, do you have healing potions or anything of the likes of that
Sure
realm?
do. I've got healing potions. They're a little cheaper here than our competition. They're 25 gold each.
Do you have moonshine flavored?
It is made from moonshine.
Oh my god.
So
You just get
it will.
those guns
It
and
will.
you don't feel in pain anymore.
We call it that sweet lightning. So just as a
Sweet
precaution,
lightning.
understand you will be healed a little bit, but you will also be absolutely shit hammered.
No wonder it's a little bit cheaper here,
It's a
huh?
little bit cheaper here. We make it from corn. So
You know what? I'm gonna throw caution to the wind and buy one of those guys.
all right,
'Cause what-
25 gold.
I'll
And
take
he
it. Now,
hands
it's
you-
1 copper, right?
Sorry, what?
1 copper for the magnet. I
Yeah.
didn't want to rip you off or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah. So 25 gold and 1 copper, and that is a lesser healing potion that also gets you drunk as shit.
Unless I finally get my necklace that allows me to heal from being drunk.
Well, maybe the
One
other
day.
does one day. So he also says, "Do you want one of these shot glasses? I got so many names up here. I've got I've got Zog, I got Trogdor, I got all sorts of stuff up here. You name your name, I've got it on there.
You said you have a Zog.
I have a Zog, yeah. I
I know
sold
a
1
Zog.
Zog once, so I made 5 more just in case.
Who did you sell it to?
Zog.
Big guy?
The most popular one you've ever
I assume
that
it
you
was
go through
Zog.
very often.
Go through a lot of the rock names here. I don't know why they're so popular.
All right, well. Is there anything else that we need to get? Maybe a 3 Wolf Moon t-shirt.
Those are in the back, right beside of the DM looks at those. Belichick, the singing bass. I've got a enchanted taxidermy bass back there that Brock made for me. I resell those.
Nice. Nice. I want to come back to this place again. This place is great.
Well, that's wonderful.
Do they happen to sell
Hey,
wards
Herbert.
here, or would I have to go back to the enchanting
Do they
place?
sell what, sorry?
Wards?
Yeah, they sell those.
I want to find one for the carriage.
That's a good idea.
Okay. He's like, yeah, I can sell you that for 5 gold.
Done.
He hands it over to you.
Topaz is checking out the entire shelf that's full of different kinds of jams and jellies.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I've got some there made from that fella from the inn. What's his name again? I've got some from his hot sauce.
Ike?
Yeah, Ike. His.
Do you have his hot sauce
his-
here?
Oh yeah, I do. And he points to his shelf, and these are even dirtier pictures of him.
Oh my god.
That's his novelty selection. That's,
Can I
that's not for
trade the
kids.
one that I have for the one of him like bending over and turning around and saying,
He looks at it and says, "Oh, it's sealed. Sure, why the hell not?"
"Yeah, trade." Ooh, I'm gonna find the dirtiest one of all and keep that one.
The dirtiest
Put
one
it
you
in my
find
bag.
is not describable on the stream, but rest assured, those out there in viewing land, it is filthy.
Breaks Twitch's terms of service.
It very much does.
Oh boy. I will just keep the one I have.
Well, that's wonderful. Is there anything else I can get you?
I got my magnet, I got my wacky healing potion, I got my incredible fashionable coat, and I do like
Oh.
a spin. Topaz, get a load of this.
Topaz kind of like looks at her and she's like, "What did you murder and then where?"
I don't know. I didn't have to do it. You know what? You look pretty nice too. Did you just get that?
Yeah, it was for sale over in the enchantment shop.
Pretty nice, but I bet it doesn't come with this like mustiness that this one comes with.
No, it absolutely doesn't.
And then I whip out the chipmunk earmuffs and I put them on. I'm like, I also got these for free.
Oh, yeah, I can see why those would be free.
And
They have little dimply tails. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Kazri smells horrible.
Yeah, I think
Oh my
Topaz
God.
kind of takes a few steps back.
You can see Otto going over, looking at the shot glasses, like, "Hey, I found my name!" And then he jumps like a foot in the air as this taxidermied bass beside him starts turning to him and singing. And he's like, "What the fuck?" And he runs away. Quickly pays for his shot glass and leaves. Like, "I'm getting out of here. This place is weird."
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Can I ask the shopkeep if they do have some like coat spray? A little bit of
Oh no,
you know,
I don't.
Febreze.
I don't sully my coats. See, what you get here is a very natural product, so I don't put any sort of stank begone tinctures on those things. So no,
All
I
right,
don't.
fair enough.
Russ is
I'm
still
gonna go out and
all
roll in the
natural,
snow
old-fashioned stuff.
then.
Well,
Try
that's
and
a
get-
Probably find one
Sure.
that
rub
was
it off like a
you know.
dog after their bath. Like try and get some of the stink back off.
Oh my god.
Can I interest you in one of these carved bears? And he holds up like this grizzly bear.
God.
Don't need one of those.
I
All
think
right.
we're all set.
All right, wonderful. Well, I
I
hope
think
you all
we're
have a
good.
wonderful day. And thank you for coming to Russ's Old Fashioned Store where you can have a taste of the good old times again. Have a great night.
I pull like my fudge out that I now am just like taking tiny pieces off of and just grab a chunk and split off. Topaz, I just got some of this fudge. You want some of this?
She
And I
looks
cram
at-
mine in my mouth.
She looks at how Casri took it out of that coat. She's like, "I'm still full from breakfast."
Yeah, no problem. It's all right. More for me. Like cram the fudge in my mouth, put the rest back in the pocket.
What was advertised to you as a peanut butter swirl fudge is not that. It is a piece of peanut butter fudge and a piece of chocolate fudge that he sort of smushed together.
Close enough, frankly.
But it tastes fine.
Yeah,
It tastes
great.
a little old, but it's fine.
You know, fine.
Yeah, you find
We'll
one.
throw
Can-
back a
can-
handful.
You find one
boiled
hair in it
peanut.
though.
Cassie is too picky. The hair she takes a little offense to, though. She's like,
Gross.
how are
We'll
the
throw
peanuts?
back a handful of boiled peanuts. How are they? Are they
Um,
lightly salted?
They are not salted at all.
Oh,
Ugh.
They're very mushy.
I will have to find some salt. That is kind of necessary for peanuts, I feel.
Otto looks at Nos. Is it Nos? Do you have any salt in that weird bag of yours?
No.
Oh, does that like affect the void or something?
Nos is the pillar of salt here.
Nos does not have the kind of salt that I want.
Oh, well. Me and Flicka don't carry salt. Sorry. Good luck. All right, so what are we doing? What's the plan?
We have everything? What time is it now?
I think so.
Um,
Oh,
It's about like it's like noon.
1? Okay.
Topaz will also tell whoever went to that other store first what they got with the voucher at the enchantment store. So she'll have
Oh,
Nox
the
show them
fancy
ring. Yeah.
ring. Okay. Okay. So it's noon. I mean, do you guys want to try and find out if we can get some more information? I don't even know where this mysterious cave is. Can we get a map somewhere?
It's just to the north. You can see the hills.
She said it was.
Oh.
Nos
Opal
is the
said it
map.
was in the hills.
Nos is the map. All right. Well, do we know how long it'll take to get there? Should we go and like camp at the base of the mountain and climb up in the morning? What do you think?
It's about an hour walk, so
I say we go right now.
should we take the carriage?
Oh, riding in style.
Since it's on the way to the Citadel anyway.
But we
I
do have
think-
to come back to claim our prize after we are victorious.
Well,
Mm.
it'll make it easier for us to come back, won't it? If
True.
it's an hour walk, surely it'll be quicker on the carriage.
It's true. I'm
Makes
down.
sense.
Well, let's go fetch our carriage and be on our way. Do we need to get
Okay.
anything out of the inn? I guess we could tell Ike that, like, hold our stuff for a couple days.
I
I mean, we could just lock it in the room.
yeah.
You get the
Right,
feeling that
well-
Ike's probably not going to mess with your stuff.
No, he
Yeah, I know,
seems
but
like
we
a
only
good
bought
guy.
one night, you know? I don't wanna
Yeah,
mess
I
him up.
guess. Did we leave our stuff in there, or are we gonna go get it and put it in the carriage?
I just assumed you took it all, but it's up to
Okay.
y'all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Why don't we
No
just
problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Back
to the
together.
carriage we go then.
We're good at logistics.
Logistics. Okay, so you get back to the carriage, and Glenn is, he's actually washed it while you've been gone. And as,
Washed
you,
the
as you
carriage.
approach, he says, Topaz, your carriage is very clean now. I went inside and I detailed it. I polished the wheels. I washed it off. I fed the horses. I brushed them. I just really appreciated that
this
autograph
guy.
you did for me.
Well, it's positively sparkling.
Oh, well, thank you. Just like your personality.
Aw.
Uh,
It's in the carriage.
Nos puts a couple gold in his hand.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you. Oh fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, no, thank you. Nos turns back around and puts the ward on the carriage,
Mm.
Mhm.
and it's I decided it's basically like an ornament. I'm gonna assume like a rock on string, worm on
The
string.
Air freshener. On
Yeah,
the
kind of.
Rear view
Yeah.
mirror.
And it holds ice ward on it.
Ah.
And so the thing for ice ward says icy symbols protect you from harm and slow your assailants. It has stuff about turns on here, but I'm gonna assume like if the carriage gets attacked, it's just that one and done.
Okay. I'm looking it up.
But it says it has resistance to slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning damage, including against the triggering attack. But it is vulnerable to fire damage.
Okay, does that protect people within a certain distance, or is that just protecting the carriage?
Just the carriage.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So maybe
Like a little
like
bubble.
kind of, yeah. I almost want to assume that if people are in the carriage when it's attacked, then that kind of acts like a barrier itself. But if everybody's outside of the carriage, then that's on them.
That makes sense.
Okay.
All right, so y'all are headed north, or are you doing anything
Yep.
before? Okay,
Into the hills.
into the hills, over the woods and far away. Actually, it's like an hour away. So you go north a bit, and you go to the hills, and you can see where the snow grows. The snowfall grows heavier, and you can see up into the hills where the snow clouds form the tightest, and just below that, you see the entrance of a cave.
Ah ha 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 ha. In the distance.
Does it look like we could climb up there pretty easily?
Yeah, do we need to like hike or?
It's a bit of a hike. You can see it's probably going to take you like a 20-minute walk to get up there. If
20
you're-
minutes. Well, let's go,
if you're
man.
doing it stealthily, it will take you longer.
Could I potentially
like-
do a survival check to guide through the snow?
Yes, you can.
If it'll make it at least a little faster.
Sure. Go ahead and.
Well, that's an 18.
18. Okay. You manage to speed your ascent. You get everyone up to within to where you can see inside of the cave a little bit within about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, since I didn't voice it before, I'm gonna assume that we left the carriage at like the base of the hills.
That was my assumption, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's,
Okay.
that's kind of what I figured too.
All right. So carriage is all the way back there. Horses are safe. Carriage is safe. We are up here at the mouth of the cave.
Mm-hmm. So you get.
Can I like do a perception check to like peer into the mouth of the cave and if I
You
dark vision?
are you trying to be stealthful?
Yes.
Okay, I need all of you to make a stealth check while you're outside of this cave.
Okay.
All of us.
Mm-hmm.
That is
That includes
a
auto
17 for Topaz.
19 for Ava.
Okay.
That's a 6 for Nos.
Ooh.
He's slapping.
What did Kazri get?
I'm rolling.
Okay.
My website is like being super slow for some reason. 19.
Nice.
Damn it, us.
The sound of rocks slapping under little feet makes a very light echo through the cave, and you hear a huff, and a frosty cloud exudes, as if from a lazy breath from the mouth of the cave.
Let's see.
You also
Scared.
notice that near this cave, a fog is starting to swirl and grow around you.
Oh boy. Okay.
My goodness, what are we doing here?
Well,
Can you like talk to dragons in this game?
Sure.
Not that I want to right this second, but
Theoretically.
I imagine they speak common. Would Draconic be like their...
Yes, that would be the main thing. However, you'll have to attempt to talk to this thing if you want to speak with it. And you do hear some movement that appears to go deeper into the cave.
I mean, I do. I am a kobold.
Can you speak dragon language?
I can speak Draconic.
Well, let's everybody get to the side and just kind of give a little like, hey, what's up? You
Hey,
know?
how you doing?
Yeah, like that. Exactly. That's
okay.
perfect.
What's
Do
good,
that.
gamers?
Actually, though, okay, hold on, because Topaz can cast Major Image, so theoretically, she could make Nos look more like a baby dragon or something like that.
Oh, I baby?
Yeah. Well,
My
because
baby.
it can't be that big. It can only be within a 20-foot cube.
I wonder if that would make it madder? I don't know.
That is my suggestion. She would cast that on Nos and make him look like maybe not a baby dragon, maybe a little bit bigger than that, but a dragon of some
young
kind.
dragon.
And then he could attempt
Dragon
to
kind.
parlay in Draconic.
I'm down for that. Nos, are you down for a little bit of an adventure?
Fuck it.
make things interesting.
Okay, let's do it. Topaz casts Major Image on Nos.
Okay.
What do I look like?
I'm gonna say she will make him look like a not adult but not baby white dragon. So it's the same kind as the one that is supposedly in there.
Okay. So just like a young white dragon.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's what you look like. But you are much smaller than a normal young white dragon would be.
Really? Because, like I said, it's a 20-foot
Oh,
cube.
sorry. I misread that. Okay. That's about right.
I'm a cube. I'm a fucking Minecraft dragon.
Pushed in a cube.
Okay, so he kind of mutters to himself, I don't know what the fuck a white dragon does. I'm copper. And kind of speaks into the cave. Oh, jeez. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Wagon?
Papa!
Are you there?
Papa, I'm home.
You hear something call back to you in Draconic that says, "You've come to take my new home."
No, I seek only shelter.
Says, "Then step inside."
Can I move?
Yes.
Okay.
So hold on, let me pull it back up. As long as I am within range, which is 120 feet, I can cause the image to move to anywhere within range. So
Okay.
yeah.
So he will step. He will do his big steppies now into the cave.
Okay. The cave is very dark. From what light you can see outside, you can see in front of you two bodies that appear to have farmer's tools beside of them.
Ooh.
I believe I also have dark vision.
Okay.
Then
With
you see more than
dark
that.
vision, you see more than that.
You actually see 8
I do
bodies.
have dark vision, up to 60 feet.
Hell yeah.
Now you see 75 bodies.
Oh god.
This thing is
So
a
many.
monster.
And now we will switch to roll 20. So go ahead and pull that up, please.
I'm in here.
Uh-oh.
I am in there.
I am also
And
in.
This is what you see. To the right of you, you see a ruined bed and chest and rug. The bodies are, there's one to your left and one to your right. Deeper into the cave, as far as you can see with dark vision, you see no presence of a dragon. But you hear the voice say, "Deeper."
Oh,
Kinky.
jeez.
I know, I was like, I said that and I was like, fuck.
Okay, so I could go all the fucked away in here, huh?
Yeah, you can go pretty far.
Yeah.
We're
So,
gone,
I'll kind of look around and like kind of zag my way around a little bit to see if I can't get a sight of anything. So I guess I'll nestle in here for a little bit.
Okay. You see something, you see draconic eyes peering at you from around a rock and says, "Shelter lies deeper. Come within."
Like
But
within this way that he's speaking.
The voice is coming from this way.
Okay. I'll take another 10 feet.
As you get closer, you hear a growl. And the dragon walks out from behind a rock and steps closer to you. It is very large.
Oh, he's pretty.
Yeah.
Lorge.
And it says to you, "What has brought you here?"
The snow. And the ice.
And it steps forward. you can see a glint of some intelligence in his eyes as it moves its hand to pick it up and to caress against your face.
Ew.
It moves its
shit.
hand to touch at your face, and then it feels its hand go through. And then it opens its mouth, bares its fangs, and says, "Exactly as I thought." And roll initiative.
Shit.
I dropped my dice. Oops.
Oh no!
Just rolled a nat 1 initiative. So 4
I need
total.
to pull up.
Man, I didn't do good either. I got a 10.
Okay, so it's Aver, what's your initiative again?
I rolled a 4 total.
Okay, and what is nonsense?
20.
Oh, Topaz.
10.
I don't know if Roll20 is supposed to stay on the stream, but
Oh, crap!
like we can see what you're doing.
Oh.
My bad. I forgot.
Yeah,
It is supposed to stay on the stream. But
21.
I was gonna say.
21. All right. That's not it. Where is it?
I'm gonna turn on combat music now. My playlist.
All right.
Oh
Okay.
man, I'm not.
Alright.
I'm not. I need to get that. I need to get in on that. The music town.
Here,
Okay, cool.
I'll
Sorry about
invite
that.
in Discord.
Getting some
yeah.
crazy attack on the stream. Okay, cool. All right, so the dragon rolls initiative. It's K. Okay, 1 second.
Like is like over here by the rocks. I don't know how to like arc this.
If you
Right here?
Yeah, like over there. Is that like a valid?
You could, like, get behind here.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
It's quite a lot of distance. You'll have to measure it. So,
Well, I've got like my fancy rogue runny aroundy things, right?
So that's about 40 to 35 feet.
It's gonna be about 50. When running around the
Like
rock.
what are?
Oh, yeah.
I wish I
use
knew my
dash or, like, rakish
character a
audacity
bit better,
swing.
but
Yeah, it's fine. You're getting used to it. It's fine.
I can use my cunning action to take a dash, right?
You may.
So what I'll do is I'll move as far as I can during my turn, and then take a dash, and to get behind the rock. Is that enough?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Okay. Then that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. Okay, cool. Do you have anything else you can do?
I don't think so. My dash was my second ability, so I think that's it.
Okay. It is Nas's turn then.
It sure is. Let's
keep
see
clicking
what
on the
I
wrong
got.
Tab. I'm so terrible at this.
So I'll actually cast Scorching Ray at the second level.
Okay.
That's a 7, so that don't do good.
Is that the hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't hit. Okay, anything else?
Okay. I'll take a bonus action. I can cast Healing Word on myself, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I will do that as my bonus.
Good idea.
Okay. Okay.
I wish it would roll for me. Where are you? There you are.
Wait.
That's a whole 2 damage.
Oh my
Well,
god.
it's better than nothing. Allie, do you see the cat?
Baby! I love him.
I know. He misses you.
He's
Okay.
a good boy.
But I didn't hair in my mouth. Ugh.
But he will obviously stand his ground and
My God.
just stare directly at this dragon.
It stares back at you, unfeeling in its aggression. I mean, except the feel of aggression.
It feels nothing but anger.
I know
The
that
cat
feel.
just like rubbed against my face, and I have so much hair in my mouth. Ugh,
Aw, baby.
bye. Oh, well.
He's baby.
We love you.
He's baby. Keep finding more of it. Hi, cat. Okay, cool. Is that the end of your turn? Do you have anything else to do?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, it is now Topaz's turn.
Okay. Topaz is going to cast. Let's see here. Hold on a second. I need to move in a little bit first, I think. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna move in a bit, and then I should be able to. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna cast pyrotechnics.
Okay.
And so what I am going to do is I am going to create some fireworks. The target explodes with a dazzling display of colors. Each creature within 10 feet of the target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or become blinded until the end of your next turn. So she's going to do that kind of like back here so it doesn't get to Nos, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But it will still get to the dragon.
What is the? Okay, they rolled an 8 plus a 7. It's a 15.
Okay, the save is a 15.
Okay, so they save on that.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah, like, it explodes around it, but the dragon's like you can see its glowing red eyes behind, and it appears to see just right through it.
Red versus green.
The Rooster Teeth series.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to use my bonus action to give Nos a Bardic Inspiration die.
Okay.
So that is 1d8.
Got that inspo.
Got that?
Inspo. All right. Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Okay. The dragon centers its gaze on Nos, and it runs forward, flanking you from the side. Not flanking as an effect, it's just to your side. And it does 3 quick attacks. And it rolls that's a mod 20. That's a 10.
Nope.
That's a mod 20.
Fuck.
That is 17 damage. As it claws you twice. Just like so hard to actually knock you back 5 feet.
Oh, okay. Here I go.
Here we go. And then
Bop.
uh-oh. It looks at Kazri. And
I'm hiding.
Well, not anymore.
Did you
if
roll
he's right
did you
there.
roll to hide? Did you roll to stealth check?
No, I'm just behind a rock.
It doesn't care. I'll let you I should have asked you to roll a hide check earlier. Sorry. If you want to roll stealth, we can check it now. See if it sees you.
All right, let's see. Stealth check. Thank you, sir. It is not great.
What is it?
It actually turns out to be okay because I have 10 in stealth, so it comes out to being 17.
17. Okay, he doesn't see you. Instead, he aims us at Topaz. And
Sorry.
at Topaz, it breathes in and you see frost coalesce around its mouth as it shoots out a breath attack at you. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
That is a 16.
Okay, that saves, which is good for you.
Yeah.
Are you wearing that ring, by the way?
No, we didn't really discuss it
Oh.
beforehand.
Who has the ring?
I think I
I
do.
think Nos
Okay.
has it in his bag.
Okay, but you're not wearing it, right?
No.
Okay. This would be this is 19 damage to Topaz.
Oof, okay.
Okay, and that is the end of the dragon's turn. It is now.
Oh, so what we're experiencing here is Val is trying to kill us.
I'm not trying to.
But succeeding.
It is Ava's turn.
Okay. Let me. Crap. Okay, let me run in like right here-ish. So I have a clear line of sight to the dragon without killing Topaz. And what I'm gonna do first is use my Slayer's Prey as a bonus action. So I choose one creature I can see, and first time each turn that I hit that target with a weapon attack takes damage. So I'm gonna use that, and then I'm gonna try to hit it with my bow.
Okay.
And it is a 19. So let me
19
roll.
definitely hits.
Okay. 1d8 plus 3, so that's 5, and then plus 6. I don't have a d6 on me. It's all in the other room.
I'll roll one. It's
Okay.
a 3.
Okay, so 8 damage
Okay.
total.
8 damage. You shoot it, and it hits him in the shoulder, and it cries out with a bit of pain, but it's not terribly phased by it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
anything
that's
else?
it for me. Nope.
Okay. All right. So it is now Kazu's turn. Kazu's turn.
All right, so let me describe what I want to do. You can help me figure out how to do it. So what I want to do is I want to try and get behind, like skirt around the edge of the wall
Okay.
stealthily to kind of get behind the dragon and look for vulnerable points under its like belly.
Okay. You rolled your stealth check. It's occupied mostly with Nos and Topaz. It's not noticing you running alongside her.
Okay, so can I roll for perception or something to see if I can see a vulnerable place where I can kind of attack?
Sure. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Let's see. It's taking. It is at 24.
Is a 24. Okay. You see that you can see its underbelly, particularly like the armpit of the dragon, appears to have the thinnest skin.
Okay. Do I have any, like, after doing that, do I have actions left that I could attack?
Yeah, so you can move there and you can attack. So I just generally use like perception checks as a free action.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to try and use my double daggers to, like, get at the vulnerable spot. So I don't know if that's, like, athletics plus.
No, you just need to go roll an attack. And you'll roll with advantage because if you're going to the side, you'll be flanking him with Nos because you can draw a line between you instead of the enemy.
All right. First roll is... Man, it's going so slow. 26. The second roll is...
26 hits.
10. So,
10.
yeah, so we'll take my 26
Yeah,
hit
26
then.
hits. And roll your sneak
Okay.
attack with that too.
How do I do that?
It should be like 3d6 or 4d6.
I don't see it.
I'll tell you what it is.
Attack.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Sneak attack. 3d6.
Okay,
Okay.
3d6 plus the damage from your attack.
Okay, so let's roll the damage first.
Mhm.
And that is going to be an 8. And
Okay.
then I'm rolling 3d6. That's going to be an 11.
An 11. Okay, so you deal quite a bit of damage to this guy, and it cries out in pain, and it turns its head towards you. Okay, anything else?
Right. Can I use my roguey action to like disengage?
You can. You can use your cunning action to disengage. Yeah.
All right,
But
I'm gonna do that
you-
then. I don't know
I
how
don't
far
know how
back
m-
it puts me, but
Yeah, you actually don't have any room to get away. I think because it's going to take you all of your movement to get there.
yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
So
Okay,
You're stuck.
I think that's fair. So is that
um,
like here or
yeah.
here maybe?
Either one would work.
Right.
Okay. All right. Cool. It's Nasa's turn. Oh,
Um,
sorry. I didn't go for your buddies who should have been right here. Flicka runs forward and
Whoa.
Oh, there goes Kayla's.
Goodbye, Kayla.
Kayla. Oh no, earthquake.
Sorry, I'm trying to plug my phone in
No
because
worries.
it's running out of battery.
Flicker runs forward and pulls back a longbow and says, "See you work later," and rolls a 2, and almost hits Kazri.
Whew.
Otto runs forward and appears to be channeling a spell with his spell focus, and he casts magic missile, and that is roll for me, roll 20. Oh god, it's so slow. Why is it so slow? Dear Lord.
See, that's what I'm
it's so
saying.
slow.
Slow, right?
He deals 11 damage of that. Okay, now it's Nasa's turn.
That's weird because it's not running slow for me.
It's probably a hardware acceleration.
Yeah, me
Val
neither.
seems frozen right now, so maybe it's just our collective internet is bad.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Cat.
Yeah.
You gonna hang out, Cat?
Oh no.
He did.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
am I dead?
Val's gone.
I'm dead.
Rip in peace, Val.
That means we can do
No.
whatever we want.
I can hear
we
you.
have no rules now.
He's dead on Discord, but on stream he's moving.
Weird.
That's weird.
That is very strange. Hi.
Oh,
Aw, cat. Cat baby.
yeah. I do see the cat, but I don't see
Yeah.
him on
My
Discord.
hair looks like
That's weird.
shit today.
Yeah, that's really weird.
That is strange. Can you
Well,
hear
then
me?
we have to
Stream
watch our
muted,
own
so.
stream to be able to play the game.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
For
We
real?
just react
Oh my god.
about 10
Technical
seconds later.
difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Be right back.
I can't hear anything, Val. I see you streaming, but
Turn.
Okay, cool. Hi, I'm back. Hopefully it's working on stream. We
Yay.
had weird technical difficulties. Otto and Flicka went, and now it's Nasa's turn.
What did Otto do?
Otto chucked some magic missiles at the dragon's face and hit it for like 12 damage.
Oh, hell
Your
yeah.
Can you
boxes are broken.
My what's broken?
Can-
Your Twitch boxes.
My Twitch boxes.
Can
Yeah,
he see in here?
Those are a little off in the
There is yeah, he can. He's a no.
Oh, damn it. I was hoping he wouldn't, so I could do the fucking reference of I'm attacking the darkness.
I'm attacking the darkness.
I cast magic missile in the darkness.
Where's the Mountain Dew?
Oh man.
Anyway, it's my turn. I have the Mountain Dew. Because I'm fucking casting Scorching Ray again, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, my cat is eating some ice cream.
Oh, good.
Yum.
Judas. So I'm
Judas,
casting it
no.
at the 3rd level this time.
Okay.
Hoping that'll give me some luck. That's an 18.
Which spell are you casting again? Sorry.
Scorching Ray.
18 hits.
Okay. And
Beautiful
that's a
bean
whole 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay. 11 damage. All right. It takes it. You just fire it right up at its face, and it's starting to hurt. You don't really see fear in its eyes yet, but you're seeing caution.
Okay. I'd like to call out to it again in Draconic, just saying, stand down. We mean you no harm, but we will defend ourselves, as you can clearly see.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
We'll know it. They won't.
They are chaotic evil. Adult white dragons.
Well, I got a 20 and a
The bug.
22, so
Oh,
Your
it's a
choice.
fucking roach!
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's
Your
a fucking roach!
choice.
Oh my god! Killing it!
What?
What happened?
Oh, you found the roach!
bug.
Woo!
Oh!
Ha!
Did you
I
get it?
slayed a real life dragon, I think. I hope.
Alright, so you out there in Streamland, Allie, there like a roach got through her door, and it was like a man-eater. It was huge. I mean, like
It was massive!
She sent me a picture of this thing, and I was like, Allie, you might want to like come back to my land because there's a carnivore in
have
your
it
house.
trapped.
And also burn the
You have-
house
you have
down.
it trapped. Okay.
Burn the house
I
down.
have it trapped.
All right.
But if I lift this box of goldfish up, it is going to escape.
Get a paper.
Um,
Get like
get
a piece of cardboard
cup.
under it. Yeah.
So
Get a cup.
Allie
um,
might actually be dead in just a moment. We'll
I
see.
no.
Allie, you need more tools. Get a cup, man.
I
Get,
do.
get a cup and like cram it on.
Allie the brave.
I'm suffocating this thing, or I'm trying to.
Dude, a box of goldfish ain't gonna do it. You gotta like
It's a
take
roach.
it outside, man.
It
That
is a
thing
fucking
takes-
roach. It's an
Yeah,
empty
like,
box.
they
I'm like
survive
pushing down on
radiation.
it with all my strength.
That thing can that thing will live through nuclear explosion.
I
You gotta
know.
Kyuzo
toss it out his
59
enemy.
suggests a claymore, perhaps.
Toss
I'm
it
not
out
sure
the
if that's
balcony.
A landmine or
I'm
a sword.
Killing this thing. I do not intend to. I'm not being diplomatic here.
No mercy.
No fucking mercy.
This roach
Put your
has tormented
heel on
Allie
it.
for 2 days.
I'm glad that you found it at least.
Well,
Yeah.
And on stream.
and on stream. The
Holy
best.
shit.
It is
Well, what
Topaz's
happened?
turn
This
if
thing is-
Nos is over. Nos's turn is over. I got distracted by Roach.
Well, is he standing
Still
down?
alive. Fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry. You did make that persuasion check.
I made that good
You made that.
20
persuasion
and
check.
22.
20 and 22. Yeah.
The dragon leans in very close to Nos, getting its snout right up to your face, and it roars
Right up to my snout.
right up to your snout, and it roars, and you see like spit coming out of its mouth and frosty air, starting to like almost
Sorry.
uh,
I'll mute.
check your cover your own snout with rime, and it just calls back in Draconic and says, "You'll let me leave."
I'd like to roar back.
Oh, please do.
Of course, it's a smaller roar because I'm just a little man.
Make an intimidation check with
Baby.
hilariously with advantage.
Baby, 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 man.
Well, that's a nat 20 right there, so that's a 22. And then
All right, let me get this straight. You, a kobold, are roaring at a large dragon, not a full size adult dragon, but a very big dragon, and you rolled a natural 20.
yeah,
This is amazing. Okay,
That's
yeah.
describe.
Right.
I think the thing that does it is that Nos has draconic ancestry with a copper dragon.
Okay,
And so what I'm thinking for him is that his salivary glands have poison in them.
okay.
And so he just kind of passively sprays that on him too, without like doing poison spray.
It
But
just-
I think that might be enough to like let him know, hey, I'm you though.
Find
Like,
out.
he gets the
Fuck
picture.
around and find out.
Yeah.
it actually rears back from you a bit, and some of that poison essence escapes, and it
Just gets in his nose.
Just gets in its nose, and it wrinkles its nose, looks around at its surroundings, decides this isn't worth it, and the roar much louder than you was expecting.
He will Nos will like wave a hand to everybody just to be like, "Hey, stop!" And then he'll like dust himself off, like trying to be prim and proper again. But he is like bleeding. He's got icicles in him.
The dragon turns, looks at you, bares its fangs, and starts to march off. It gets to the mouth of the cave, and the sheer force of its footsteps make the ground shake around you, just casting some of you to the side. It takes off, spreading its wings, and flies straight towards Kisa. You see it fly off towards the city, and it makes a descent in a farm. It goes down, picks up 2 cows, one in each claw, and flies north, away from the town. And you're out of combat.
All right, cows we can replace, but like,
Yeah, what a good thing
pretty
it didn't grab people.
that dragon did not just like cover the whole town. Nos, you champion, amazing job. I am super
Holy
glad you
shit.
were the negotiator here.
I'm super glad for that natural.
My good 20s.
Yeah. Can I give an update on the roach situation?
You may, please, because
Yeah,
I'm very
let's
curious
keep
about
going.
your
I wanna hear about
your
that
own-
thing.
Okay, you killed your
It's
own
gone.
dragon. Good.
Yes.
Excellent.
I had that empty like Costco size box of goldfish that I just like and crushed and bore down all of my weight on it for like 2 minutes and like dragged
This is
it on the
getting
floor
violent.
a little.
Oh God.
So
Well,
like, and then I
that's
trapped it
for it.
underneath the wheel of my desk chair so that I could go get a piece of toilet paper to like pick it up and flush it. And that fucker is gone. So I have slain a dragon IRL.
You rolled your
Just
own
wanted to-
nat 20.
I rolled my own nat 20 perception check because otherwise I've not have seen it if I wasn't looking over there already.
I would
Dude.
just like to say that Allie has been so tormented by this thing because normally Allie is the one.
I've been sleeping in the living room for 3 days because I saw it in my bedroom.
Aw.
Normally Allie is the one who takes them outside, but this thing has been particularly evil.
Fuck that thing. Fuck roaches, man.
Natural
Fuck roaches,
20.
man.
Roaches can
and
all die.
indeed, Nos
Congratulations,
MVP.
that's amazing.
I'm really glad I didn't have to set my apartment on.
Me too.
Well, I'm gonna give Nos a big like clap on the back, like good job, buddy. Oh, sorry, you kind of look like you're bleeding.
You okay there?
Every cell in my body is in excruciating pain.
Oh no!
Otto is just like, I've never seen anything like that before. Roaring everything's face from now on. That was amazing.
That was great.
Topaz will pick Nos up and carry him. If he's okay with it.
I imagine he like tries to resist at first, but like very quickly gives up.
Topaz says, "Alright, let's get the hell out of here."
As you turn to
Oh,
leave,
hold on, before we leave, can we look around the room and see if there's any sweet treasure? Because the picture showed some treasure.
make a perception check.
I just want treasure. Perception
I
check.
think Topaz is going to take Nos down to the carriage while they're doing that.
Okay.
She doesn't really have any interest around.
It's a 24.
You see a pile equaling about 400 gold.
Yes! I'm just
Side.
gonna start filling every pocket of this awful squirrel out, like, muskrat outfit I have.
You can't get. Well, yeah. I mean, you can get that many pieces in there, sure. But you're gonna look like you're wearing like a
I
fat suit.
don't care. Do
You
not
do
care at
notice
all.
Behind the gold, though, you see the indentation of a humanoid body that appears to be enclosed in rock.
Is there anybody else over by the treasure with me? I know that Topaz and Nos went back to the carriage. Aver, are you with me?
Everybody's
I'll go
free to
with you.
move, so yeah.
The
Um,
Except for me.
Except for you.
Yeah.
You inspect the rock facade of a person closer, and you can tell that they are orcish. And you can hear a heartbeat inside. And that's where we're going to go ahead and end it. Cool.
But what if it's that guy?
I don't know, it might be. We'll find out next time.
It's totally the
On
guy.
Dragon Ball Z.
I'm keeping my fucking money though.
Next time
I'll
on
share it.
Games
But
with Friends Z. Krillin.
I'm
I'm
keeping
kidding.
it.
Krillin's not in this game.
I'm Krillin.
Oh,
Freaking God.
Wes is
baby
Krillin.
Krillin.
I am actually Yamcha, so I'm worthless.
no.
So, thank you.
I get a hot wife.
I'm Piccolo because my skin is blue.
He's
Or is his green? His is green.
Piccolo is
isn't it?
green.
I have I have a weird shade of and my skin is going to turn green anyway because of the coat. So I'm
That's
Piccolo.
fair. You'll be Piccolo soon enough.
Where is Team Dad now?
I'm gonna
Nas
say
totally like hulked out and like saved the day.
I'm gonna say Aaron is Vegeta.
And I grew hair at some point.
Yeah.
Vegeta. I've never watched that show.
What?
I have never watched a full episode of Dragon Ball Z in my
I've
life.
watched the
Kayla's
abridged
totally Bulma.
series.
So.
Hell yeah.
Kayla is a Bulma.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We got to see
Yes.
Allie slayed a figurative dragon. The rest of you all convinced the dragon to leave. Mostly Nos just roaring at it like a little kobold boss.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in with for Games with Friends at the Destination Isle. I appreciate you all watching. I am happy to be doing this. It's fun. And I hope you all have a good night.
Thank
See
you,
you
everybody.
Yay!
Bye.